That's right. It's time for the Dog and Chicken Show. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is a live edition of the Dog and Chicken Show. I have a nice little panel of guests with me tonight as we try to survive this amazing time of coronavirus. I guess we'll kick it off by introducing our star panel and everybody we have with us. Let's get Lynn out of the way since he's got something. What is that? What is that, dude?
It's a plague doctor mask. Can you hear me good? I know you can't.
Kind of.
Can you? I guess. Fuck it. I might have to take it off. Woo! That's a plague doctor mask. Then again,
plague
home,
doctor,
so, or the kids are upstairs.
Awesome. And then we got
really
we got Jeremy Cooner with us tonight. Welcome, Jeremy.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Yeah, you're not wearing green.
Actually, this is green. It just doesn't look that green in the camera.
Bullshit.
My beard is green, though. Hold on. I got some green on my thumb.
All right. You're going to pass. And then Mrs. Chicken joins us tonight. Welcome, Hammer.
Hello.
Hammer time. All right. So we got quite a few things to go through tonight. I think the first one, we don't want to talk too damn much about let's start this as a drinking game. How about that? We're not going to say the C word. Not the four-letter C word, the other C word. Every time somebody mentions the virus that shall not be named, we all have to drink. How about that? I think that's fair. What's everybody drinking tonight? I got me a little Crown. Lynn, what do you got?
Guinness Corona 19.
Ah, you bastard.
Had to be the first.
Dirty dude.
Had to be the first. Jeremy, you got green beer? What kind of green beer?
I'm doing the Bud Light Lime. Yep. Got to figure out where my camera is.
Nice. Yeah, it's the one that's probably right in front of you. And Hammer time?
Bud Light.
Oh, a little bit of Bud Light. So I'm the only one taking it serious tonight, apparently. Jesus.
Well, here in a bit, I might go for my Jack Apple. So.
Oh, okay. So tonight we're using a little bit of. I just took myself off because I'm using new software. So what you're able to do on here, we're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. The comments on either should be popping up on our screen. So feel free to jump in, talk some trash, and we'll play along with you a little bit, but. We got plenty of memes. We've all been on Facebook. We've seen all the memes this last week, but I think we have our favorites. Beyond the memes, Lynn, what's the funnest thing about this last week?
Plenty of Call of Duty.
Oh my God, I suck at this new program. Call of Duty, huh?
Yep, that's about all I've been doing is either getting Xbox Live, playing some Rocket League, or some Call of Duty. And there's a lot of at-home time, so yelling at the kids and making them clean their room, and yelling at the kids again and making them clean their room again because they 20 minutes. So yeah, that's about it. A whole lot of being at home.
So you have to be a dad.
Yeah, I extremely dad it because I got to dad it more times a month. They just extended school again, like another week, or no kids, or no school for another week, and pretty sure they're going to shut that shit down for the rest of the year. They did it in Kansas just recently, apparently. So awesome. It's coming down.
Awesome.
Prepare for it.
Well, we finally do have our final guest panel member joining in. Welcome the great, the one, the only, the Phil KOE.
As if I need any introduction. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Oh my God, are you out of toilet paper?
I am not, Vince. I am not.
I don't see any on your pyramids there.
Oh, well, I mean, I always keep at least one one on hand. So,
Gotcha.
and,
Yeah, I got my little war room.
Romantic gesture that you can do is to give a roll of toilet paper with like the little bow wrapped around it. That's
The gift that keeps on giving. Is that what that is?
Yes. Well, for a short while.
For a short while. Awesome. So again, folks, just tuning in. We are
It's a
live
gift
on
that takes
Facebook
care
and
of it.
YouTube, and we're struggling through here. This is our first time with 5 people on one podcast, so apologize when we talk over each other. We'll try to call each other out as we go through the rest of this and make sure we don't cause too many problems. But beyond we'll talk more of the C word. By the way, Phil, if anybody says the C word, you have to take a drink. So that was close. I almost did.
You mean so I would have to take a drink, or everyone has to take a drink?
Everyone. It's a social.
Corona.
All right, don't be a dick, Phil, but this is fun.
Now I
Phil's
gotta go
favorite
back to
quote.
the fridge and get another fucking beer.
Why is that $7?
I'm gonna let you guys decide. I'm gonna let all y'all decide. I have 4 Irish whiskeys before me. I'm gonna let you all decide. I have Napogue Castle Irish single malt, 12 years in a bourbon barrel. I have Bushmills Black, aged in a sherry cask. I have Teeling small batch whiskey, aged in a rum barrel. And then I have Teeling single malt Irish whiskey. I'm going to let the room decide.
I'd say single malt.
Single malt? Yeah, I think so. Single malt.
All right, so I got 2 single malts.
Phil, what's
Teeling
your
single
favorite?
malt or Napogue Castle?
Well, obviously that's his favorite.
Go Napoleon Castle.
Fine choice. It's one of the best whiskeys I've ever had in my life. Forget just Irish whiskey. Forget single malt. Napogue Castle, 12-year aged in a bourbon barrel, is one of the best whiskeys in the world.
So we just broke your heart with that, obviously. You know, it's...
How much are they paying to say that?
Yeah, how much?
If I was being paid to say that. That would be marvelous. But no such convenience.
They pay him in toilet paper.
Yeah, pay him in toilet paper.
Yeah.
I have been paid no money. Toilet paper, on the other hand, I can't say anything.
Awesome. Well, let's get back into kind of what we were going after. Jeremy, outside of I almost said it again. Outside of the C word this week, and all the fun memes. Of course, not trying to take this lightly, but we got to have a little fun. And since it's there, let's get it out of the way. What's the greatest thing about this week outside of the C word?
I'd say the greatest thing is just know you're not supposed to go out, do a lot of things. I like to go to Walmart, just see how people act. Just how people are acting like animals, and it's your own little show you can watch. But just as long as you wear a nice little jumpsuit, wear some gloves, you're good. Wear a mask. It's nice to watch. A lot of it is living that FOMI life.
Yeah.
Living that life, yeah. So kids are home,
nice.
no more school. So a lot of teaching now. So
a lot of teaching. What have you taught your kids this week? I'm curious.
Savannah knows how to write her name now. So
you're talking real teaching. I thought you were doing like dad teaching.
No, I'm talking about real teaching.
This is food color dye. It makes the beer green. I thought that's your.
Yes. Actually, they did watch that happen. They watched me do that to my beer, and so I got them 2 glasses of water, made them some St. Patty's water.
Yeah, there you go.
They're pretty happy about that.
Awesome. Mrs. Chicken, what was your favorite thing this week outside of memes on Facebook or things I sent you?
The fact that I went to Walmart today.
Yeah?
And I didn't get attacked by teenagers that were hiding in the toilet paper rolls.
So you got a conspiracy theory on this, don't you?
Yeah.
So this whole toilet paper shortage thing is just a ploy to get kids to stop from hiding in the damn toilet paper aisle.
Yeah.
No, fair enough. Phil's got something to say about that, I'm sure.
I'm going to say I'm doubtful on that one, miss. If this is a conspiracy, give Walmart credit. They are committed to the lie.
Lynn, what'd you have?
All right, so maybe this shit didn't start in China. Maybe it started a couple months ago when them teenage bastards were going around opening up the ice cream and licking the top of it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Anybody?
that. That shit was weird.
Fucking teenagers, they
What's the
started it all.
percentage rate on that
Who's
then?
immune to that shit?
What's the percentage rate on that? Corona beer is 30%.
Ah, she said it. Drink.
There we go.
There we go.
Thank goodness I was already going for a drink.
Yeah.
I think Al Qaeda is behind it.
Al Qaeda.
Why not? Why not? Let's just now. Is there some way that you can somehow pigeonhole Michael Jackson into that story? Because then we got Al Qaeda, Corona, Michael Jackson, biggest story in the universe. Come on, now.
Social.
Yeah. Social. Damn it, Lynn's got one when he gets back. I'm gonna have to mix another drink here in a second. You guys keep this up. So real quick before we get any deeper into this, make sure we're tuning in. Of course, like, share, subscribe as always. Check us out on Facebook with the Big Bucket Entertainment. Some of you watching and on there, appreciate that. Don't forget we do have a Patreon page. I'll have the link posted up here underneath below. Somebody's listening in, and I'm hearing an echo.
It was me. I apologize. I'm
Son
about
of
to
a.
fill the podcast out to people.
Anyway, there's your link to the Patreon page. Feel free to jump in. We post not often yet, but on that page we do full length, extremely raunchy, dirty episodes of all the uncut, crazy stuff that happens. That is. Yeah, YouTube. I did get my first community strike for the porn episode we tried to do. So, yeah.
The robot one?
No, that was the Pornhub one that me, Lynn, and Tony did. That got pretty out there. So, without further ado, okay, Lynn's back. Anything, Lynn? Anything you got before we jump in and start sharing some of these fun memes from this last couple weeks?
As of right now, absolutely not. I just poured my beer, and I'm ready to not drink when somebody says Corona.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Now I gotta mix one.
It's gonna be fun.
Hey, can I tell a joke about? Okay, not really a joke, but this is what really happened in Fairmont. When we all lived in Fairmont, we went to the bar. There was one night Jesse was wearing Lynn's old shirt that said Corona on it. Remember that?
Yeah, because
Lynn's like,
Lynn got all mad.
Yeah, Lynn was so mad. He's like, "Well, you're wearing my Corona shirt, but you're not drinking Corona." And then Jesse goes, "You have a fish on your shirt, and you're not eating fish." Remember that?
So is there a limit on which C word we're saying?
Nah.
Fucking killing me, lady. This is amazing. All right. Where the hell did I put my phone?
In the world of wrestling, they've referred to the coronavirus. Sorry.
Damn it. Stop it.
You dirty duder.
Steve Carino virus. Former ECW World Champion Steve Carino. So if you're wanting to avoid calling it what we're trying to avoid, you can say the goddamn Steve Carino virus, which
I like that one.
Way more publicity than he ever thought he'd get.
I still think it's too many syllables. I am fond. I'm still trying to get this going. It's the beer flu. Like we had the bird flu, we had the swine flu. It's the beer flu. This is super easy. Let's keep it simple. Why you got to make this shit hard?
Especially when it's had the biggest meme of being a beer associated flu. So
sure. All right, is it meme time yet?
It's true.
Meme us.
It's true.
Oh wait,
It's time to harvest the farm.
if we're gonna go with
Go to the simple meme farmers.
if we're gonna go with the wrestling names for virus, a wrestling name, I want to go with the Benoit virus. It'll kill your wife and kids.
Oh Jesus!
Ouch.
This got dark quick.
That would, as much as I'd say that'd be more appropriate for Ebola. Ouch. I mean, if you want to go that dark, damn, yo. But
we're about to.
I mean, damn.
We're about to start a podcast with the Benoit conspiracy theories coming up. Phil, we'll have you on for that one. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'll be an interesting one. Keep your eye on this space for future episodes. So,
Indeed.
Higgin, let us see the vast harvest of our simple meme farmers out there in the varying interwebs.
All right. Let's see. Hold on a sec. I got to put my shit on mute. My phones are dinging all of a sudden. Okay. Let's see. Let's get the first one rolling here. Let's see. I think it was either Jeremy. This was from Jeremy here. So here's our first one. Teachers at home teaching the kids online like. I think that's kind of what we're doing tonight.
Yes.
Fair enough. We're starting a little mild. Thoughts on that one, Jeremy? What was that? Your current pick?
I mean, you got to look at it this way. I mean, teachers have it very easy right now, and they can do what they want while they're teaching right now.
Yeah, I got a whopping 2 emails from my son's teacher this week. She's working hard.
I mean, you got to see it this way. I mean, you got to deal with that many kids, and especially, how certain kids are now. They're drinking it up right now.
Well, I don't know what it is like back there and home for where we are. But, like, honestly, like, I asked Riker, I asked a couple high schoolers that I ran into, and they say it's not going to be any different than what they're doing now, like, on learning. They say that they do everything off of the internet anyways. It's not going to be different at all. Everything's iPad.
So they're doing the face-to-face?
Yeah, and, like,
okay.
They do the face-to-face, they do everything through the internet, so, like, all these kids that I've talked to today, like, nothing's going to be different.
But they're still going to be drinking that coffee. And there's going to be a lot of Baileys in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You tried that peanut today. You tried that peanut butter whiskey yet?
Yes, I actually have a bottle of that in my freezer right now. It's actually really good.
Somebody's got a lot of background noise.
It is not more. I will say, I actually did homeschool my daughter for 6 months at one point, and it's not the end of the world. The sky is not going to crash upon your head. You can actually seek out curriculum for anything you want. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
When you're being homeschooled, were you more focused? When you're homeschooled, were you more focused because you weren't really like surrounded by your friends and everything?
And girls?
Oh, I wasn't homeschooled. I homeschooled my daughter for 6 months.
Oh, okay.
And when she got back into the school system, she tested in just average with everybody else. She was fine.
Good.
It's not the end of the world. The sky's not going to crash upon your head. You just got to seek out a good math curriculum, a good English curriculum. Yeah, just stick to reading, writing, arithmetic, and everything else. Just let
nice average.
So it's not the end of the world. The sky's not going to fall on your head, like I keep telling folks. And as I keep saying, if enough people switch to online learning for long enough, they might find that they prefer learning online.
Or maybe they just learn something.
Yeah, I agree. My wife loves it. I mean, that's how she takes her college classes. So ever since they switched over, I mean, she's already been doing it. So she likes it. She thinks it's actually pretty good. She's doing really good too. She said she has a better scoring than what she did in average high school.
Nice.
So,
all right.
Way better than what I've had.
On to the next meme. Anybody got anything left for that one? Or like we didn't even really talk about the meme. We just started talking about shit. I guess we're talking shit on teachers, but
his life.
Yeah, his life.
On to the next meme.
All right. This one I believe was sent to us by Lynn. Are you sure this is coronavirus vaccine? Sure. So Lynn,
why not?
we're pushing it to the limit already, Phil. Lynn, thoughts on this one?
Listen, well, I mean, that's some shit I would say, convince somebody. Like, yeah, I'm gonna check your temperature with an all beef thermometer, and Find out if you got this. It's infectious.
Nice.
Don't want to say the name.
I actually
Alright,
got a
and-
good one to follow up right behind that one. I mean,
I told you stop sending me one. Like I can't load them all up. You fucker.
Just one more. It'd
Jesus.
be perfect one to send right as a following up from that.
Ah, Jesus, you guys are killing me. You don't realize how like not easy this is. Sometimes
It's complex, I know.
Well,
You just got to look at it this way. You say the Corona word, you take a drink. So
fucking said the word again. Drink.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
Ugh.
Hey, is Brett still there?
Yeah.
You-
He actually just messaged me. He had to run to the store real quick. He'll be back on.
What's he buying? What's he buying?
I don't know.
Ask him.
toilet paper.
Go buy
I'm
some
trying to fucking do a
tickets.
show here. I'm like, people fucking messaging me. Jesus. It's
I
fucking
did
Jesus,
last-
Phil. What are you doing?
Hell, see?
Oh my goodness.
last minute prepping of mine to make sure
You
that I'm
like
ready
the all
for the
beef thermometer comment?
2 175s of vodka, and I got plenty of fruit juice, so and all kinds of. I got also some gin. I got some grenadine, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to be making cocktails through the apocalypse.
I should have just came to your house for this.
Well, so long as you're Corona free, I have a half-ass stock bar.
Oh, worked perfect. Cheers.
So
Yes,
cheers
cheers,
to all
cheers.
y'all, and hey, happy St. Patty's.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes. Happy St. Patrick's.
Now,
All right.
This is going to be the norm, though. Sorry to interrupt, sir. I'm just wondering, how much more will this be the norm that social gatherings are now done digitally like this?
Well, as long as
Wow.
we keep it less than 9.
Yeah, it's got to be. Can we limit it to 9? Yeah.
Ah, dang it. There can only be 9 panelists.
I mean,
on this show even.
I hate to get a virus to the computer.
Yeah, I just got a new laptop.
Yeah,
Don't be
it'll
giving
be a
my shit a
computer.
virus, yo. I'll be getting pissed.
Hey,
All right.
So
All
when
right.
we all we'll be all right.
Yeah, well, we are in the Matrix, but we just haven't broke it yet. Next one. The new currency becomes
In a
toilet paper
situation.
instead of bottle caps.
Nice. As a Fallout 4 player, I fucking love this. This is fucking great.
So,
I thought it
I
was
love
good.
Fallout New Vegas.
Beautiful meme.
yes, yes.
Oh, the king of cool, Daddy. He's the
That one sent to us by Lynn. So, Lynn, any further comments on that one? You were the first one to send that one to me. I've seen it a couple times, but you were ahead of the game.
I kind of sent that and just thought it had a lot of truth to it. Since I couldn't find any toilet paper at the time, a little venting my frustration by sharing that meme. But all's good. They still had toilet paper, so I had to get some for me since I wasn't at work. So
Right on.
That's
Right
my
on.
bull-
Little
got my
truth to
TP
power with it.
hookup, man. I
Now, I will say
could
this.
wipe my ass for weeks.
There was just a warning sent out or an advice, whatever you'd say. The government advised us all not to hoard. So that is your surest sign. You abso-fucking-lutely, positively need to hoard whatever you can.
Remember when I walked in from Hy-Vee yesterday?
Yeah.
The government said not to hoard. Fuck! Okay, better go hoard. Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm hoarding.
Fill up your shopping cart.
It's completely
Yeah.
opposite.
It's also.
So my wife was reading a book here back in like December of last year, some day scenario shit, and it got her paranoid. She went out and we got a month's supply of shit before all this even went down. I got a pantry full of stuff. The only thing we didn't have was toilet paper. And it's because we just bought it every month, like no big deal. But I have plenty of food. I have plenty of everything. Plenty of fucking ammo just in case somebody wants to try and take it, But other than that, we're prepared. We're like Boy Scouts up in here. So, shout out to my wife.
Nice.
Other than that,
Well,
Nice.
she picked a really good time to start being a doomsday prepper, like a month before all this shit goes down. Now, I remember thinking just yesterday, I was working.
the timing.
on my farm. I was running beans, and I thought, I remember that show Doomsday Preppers, and everybody laughed at them. Who's
Yeah, they're
laughing
laughing
now?
at
Yeah.
Shit.
Moving on to the next one. I like this one.
Continue.
Sure.
This one does make me giggle quite a bit. People with low IQ. The word I will not say: toilet paper. Easiest fix, right?
Carino virus.
No, it's the beer flu, you dick.
The beer flu.
Beer flu. This is so easy. It rolls right off your tongue.
Benoit.
Why? No, stop fighting the beer flu.
And there's only one cure to it.
Fucking
Just
get on
with a
board,
little bit of
people.
lime.
Tired of this shit already. So most of the rest of these are mine, as I've been collecting memes all week long. That one does make me chuckle because everything that's wrong in the world, I just think of the Flex Seal guy. Like he'll fix everything. We should elect him for the Democratic nominee because he might actually be able to fix stuff that Trump can't. It would be great. Like he just slaps some Flex Seal on there. We're good to go.
Unless, like, the last guy, he did so much cocaine, he just fucking croaked on a plane.
Yeah, you're talking the last
Billy
Billy Mays.
Billy
Billy
Mays.
Mays.
Rest in peace.
Allegedly. Let's just throw
I
that
dressed
one in
up
there.
for him
a
at
little.
Halloween when Fury died.
Billy Mays.
Speaking of
Sure,
that
I
whole
was gonna
cocaine
call
and
it-
Billy
yeah.
Mays, there's people now thinking that cocaine will, if you're a user of cocaine, it's gonna stop the virus from coming to you.
People
That
on
is
cocaine think
false,
it's the cure
people.
for everything. They will think it's the cure for the common
got a
cold,
shirt.
the flu, Ebola virus. If there's people on cocaine, they're like, "Oh, cocaine's the cure for everything." That's the annoying thing about them. Sorry to interrupt you, sir. but my
No,
God.
fair enough.
No,
I
That's
got
all
a certain family member that he'd probably take that advice. But I won't.
There
Yeah.
is one thing
He's probably not.
cocaine is known to cure from what I've seen. Apparently, if you have a low ego, it'll just shot right through the roof. So there's that. So, but other than that, I don't think there's any. It's like Grand Theft Auto had a commercial making a joke about this November. Vote yes on Prop 13, legalizing medical cocaine. And it's like I'm wondering how far off we are from that.
Probably not too far.
Then there's going to be a shortage of tampons. Everyone's going to be shoving them up their nose for nosebleeds.
Jesus.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Too far.
No, I wasn't ready for it. I'm sorry.
Jeremy, now I'm concerned. Really, I am.
Dude,
Yeah.
Here you go, Lynn. Lynn, I want your reaction to this meme. This is totally up your alley. Can't catch coronavirus if you're already the illest. And drink. Yes.
Yep.
ding, ding, ding,
So
ding,
that's
ding.
that one's on you, Lynn.
They're
Thoughts?
more ill. The motherfucking Beastie Boys are the illest. You can't get any more ill than that. They even have a license to ill. Yeah.
Christian it up.
He Christianed it up.
They have
Yeah,
a license to
Mm.
ill, which is odd given the fact that they must, in fact, fight for their rights to, in fact, party. So that's
Apparently, that's what the Texans are doing.
Can I ask Lynn about
So,
his shirt choice?
so you're
tonight?
saying that this virus will go out like intergalactic? My choice of shirt?
I'm
Yes.
Can
thinking
you get any more Irish than freaking Guinness?
Lynn, can I talk to you about your shirt choice
is-
tonight?
Yes, talk to him about his shirt choice. He's waiting.
Okay.
He's on like a 5-second delay.
So,
Speak, ma'am.
Lynn, do you
Oh,
remember
shit.
when
And my hat's
Jesse
crooked.
wore your? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Lynn, do
Oh,
you
she's
remember
gonna say
when-
it.
No, if you keep interrupting her, well, you're not even really interrupting her. It's the damn delay that you two have. It's frustrating. Okay, everybody shut up. Amber, ask your question. This better be good now.
All right. So, Lynn, you remember when you were in the bar and you got pissed off at Jess for wearing your old shirt that said Corona beer on it, and then you got pissed and you're like, well, Jesse got pissed off at you because you're wearing a shirt with a fish on it, and Jesse got pissed off at you, and he's like, well, you're not eating fish. Like, you both, like, fuck.
Well, I was wearing a Corona shirt, but I wasn't drinking Corona.
Yeah, that's
so
what it was.
Lynn got pissed and was giving me shit about it.
Yeah,
and so
right.
my comeback was, well, you're wearing a fishing shirt, and I don't see you out fucking fishing, because that's how awesome my comebacks used to be.
It was so stupid and raw. It was like, it's so fucking funny.
It
That's
was
just
a
rude.
Cabela's shirt. First,
So false
and
advertisement.
no, it was a Bass Pro shirt. They bought, which was a whole issue you could talk about in a later episode, but I don't know if you remember it all. Yeah, I do remember the whole Corona t-shirt conspiracy that Hammer brings up every time we talk. All the fucking time. Yeah. Stand by it. I'm still drinking Guinness and wearing a Guinness t-shirt because that's the way I roll, son.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Back onto the show.
Jesus. Anybody else have anything about the Illest and the Beastie Boys? No? Please, God, no.
Lynn was always anti anything. When it came to anything,
Yeah,
like,
There is
Lynn's
that
a fun
higher.
hater.
like if you go to a concert, if you go to a concert, Lynn's like, we're at a Metallica concert. Why the fuck are you wearing a Metallica concert t-shirt?
Like,
Why the
how
fuck
dare
are you
you?
doing that? Like, you have to do something reverse, like, or Lynn gets pissed.
Yeah.
You've been to concerts with Lynn.
Yeah, you don't go to
Let's wear
Metallica
something
concert
else.
wearing a
You
Metallica
don't want to
t-shirt.
be
It better be
that
Megadeth.
guy.
And you can't go to Legends. You can't go to Legends when Legends was open.
You don't
You
wear
can't go to
the
Legends.
Supporting that you're
Go.
watching.
Yeah, you can't go to Legends when
You gotta wear a
Legends
Phil
open.
Collins
Wear a
shirt.
Legends
Google
shirt.
that.
Oh.
So what you're saying is, Lynn's
Wear
one of
a
those
Phil
type
fucking Collins shirt.
that he's gonna start every morning with a smile, so he can say, "Fuck! At least I got that one out and over with."
Yeah.
Credit
And
to
your
JC
shirt
on that
doesn't
one.
say anything. His suit doesn't say anything, so he's safe.
Let me see.
Sorry to give you some shit there, Lynn, but everyone's saying he gets
He's
pissed
dressed-
at this, he gets pissed at that. So
He's just business fucking casual.
He's a false advertisement lawyer.
Casual.
I don't know where this is fucking going anymore.
wrongly accused. What do you think?
That's
Better
fine.
culprit.
Cashew. Casual.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking next year with my Great American Flag, I can deliver the state of whatever podcast I happen to be on address. It'd be marvelous.
All right, next meme. Fuck. Masturbation boosts your immune system and raises your white blood cell count, helping you fight off infection and illness. And below, I will single-handedly defeat coronavirus. Love it.
I
Jeremy?
saw that this morning. Thought it was funny.
I might have a problem with that since my dominant hand I have no feeling in since my accident. So
Oh, it's a sleeper then.
I mean, I cry. 'Cause it feels like a cheating moment. So
What was your
it's-
accident?
it's very
What
simple.
happened? I
I
want
had
to
a
hear about
call-
the accident.
I
happened?
was in Texas. We got off work. There was a train derailment. Had a bunch of booze just laying out there. So we're like, after work, we're gonna hit the hotel, shower up. So we showered up, had a few drinks, started heading there and driving there. We're on that road, and I'm sitting there looking at my phone, just looking down like this. I had my arm out the window. Next thing you know, car pops up sideways. I just, I grip myself. I grip my arm on the side of the door on the outside. I put my hand up top. Well, the car rolled on top of my arm. I pulled it out, even realizing that both of my bones, which were right in here, were sticking out like this, touched on top of my hand. We decided to try to push the car back over. As soon as we pushed the car back over, I felt something touch
Hold
the top
on a
of my
second.
hand.
Back up. The car rolled over. It was like
Okay.
on your arm, and then you still managed to like roll the car over somehow. I don't get
No.
it.
I pulled my arm out, and
Okay.
then I climbed up top out of the driver's side. We got out, and we're like, fuck, the car's on its side. We decided to push it over. When we pushed it over, I felt something touch the top of my hand. Then as soon as I seen my bones were sticking out, I made
Oh,
a
God.
tourniquet. I laid down by the car. As soon as I made that tourniquet, it was like 5 minutes. I blacked out because I bled so much. My main artery was bleeding out, and I got life flighted. I remember hearing them. I mean, I didn't see anything. It was mostly hearing. I remember hearing me get put into a car. Then they drove me out to the highway, put me on a helicopter, and then 3 days later, woke up in the hospital.
Oh my goodness, when was that? How many years ago?
It was 2012.
Oh really?
Fuck,
Yep.
son.
Yeah, I mean, if you want a nice little gruesome look, there's the scarring.
Yeah, it's hard to see on the
Close
camera.
up on that chicken. Come on, what the fuck? Come on.
I'm working on it. Jesus. All right, let's see it again, Jeremy.
Close up shot. All right. The audience needs the payoff. Ew. Oh my goodness. But no.
I
But
could show you the
the
pictures before.
Ugh.
I mean, if you got a weak stomach, I'm gonna tell you.
We're cool because you telling that whole story the whole time. I was just in my head going, ow, the whole time. But it just continuous, and then as it got worse, like the pitch would go, ow, 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 ow.
They actually said that I had the full weight of the car on my arm. They said that my adrenaline was up enough that I actually pulled my arm out. They were actually surprised that I didn't leave my hand in there.
Well, is your story one of those stories like when you have that high adrenaline rush that you pull yourself out of the situation? Is that what you mean? Like when
honestly,
you pulled your arm out?
I didn't even know my hand was broke or anything. It was only at the point I realized it when we tried to push the car over.
That sounds crazy. Oh, that sounds traumatic.
Yeah. Sounds like it sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, yeah. I mean, I don't remember much of it. Besides, the only thing that I really felt was when I took the belt off my pants and I made myself a tourniquet, which the doctor said that he was really proud that I did that because most people don't do that. They wouldn't even think about it.
Did you use a cloth towel too, or just a belt?
A belt. Yep.
Just a belt.
I had a belt on. So it was. He said it was a smart choice because he said if it was about 25 minutes beforehand, they said I probably would have bled out. So kind of,
right.
I might have saved myself there.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to just do a whole show on that. Jesus.
I know. I think we should.
Well, you're killing my buzz, yo. You're killing my buzz.
I'm sorry.
We'll come back to that one.
I've broken a bone too, so when you're describing that, I'm just thinking, wow.
I've broken this arm, but not like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Lordy!
But
all right,
the masturbating part.
Down the
We're talking about the masturbating part. It's considered cheating to myself because I can't feel it.
Oh.
So I cry when
moral of the story is you don't like the ghost jerks. Yeah.
No, I feel like
I
I'm
heard
cheating.
those were the best though. Lynn, isn't that supposed to be the best? You're my designated porn expert and sex expert. So
what they call it? They call it the stranger.
The stranger.
Just the porn
stranger.
Hammer.
Porn expert.
So you can't feel your hand, so you just fucking and yeah. I'm just gonna quit talking about that.
All right.
Do I still have the 5-cent delay?
It's getting better. It was bad earlier, but it's catching up.
Don't worry, Lynn. The other guys on this podcast are all going to pretend they have no idea what you're talking about. I've never heard of
Hey.
Why?
Don't even listen to the West.
Do that.
After the Pornhub fucking discussion that me and Tony and Chicken had, yeah, I'm pretty sure them two guys rubbed one off a time or two. I ain't gonna lie. They watch some Pornhub. They ain't gonna admit to it on live. But you know what?
No male would ever admit to it. Nobody. None of the four males on here would ever admit to such a thing.
Never.
I'm a red blood.
Hey guys, you know
Fucking
what?
gun
I'm
carrying
really sad.
tax
No, it
rubs
was
one out.
Tim Kaine
That's what I
got
am.
caught.
Hmm?
It was hilarious when Tim Kaine got like they were bringing allegations against him. He did the worst type of no, I would never do such a thing. Like, but you see, I am a celibate virgin, and I don't even look at my own wiener when I pee. Like his excuse horrible. And it's like, dude, come on, don't go that route.
Now,
like,
Hammer had something she wanted to ask here, and we keep jumping in front of her. I got to give her a second here. What's the big question here?
All right, so here's my question.
Get closer to the microphone. I can't hear you.
There, is that better?
Yes, that's better.
Everybody here now?
Jesus.
All
Maybe
right.
that's why everybody talks over you. Can't hear you.
Hammer, are you trying to say you don't double click the mouse?
Well, okay, so here's what's going on down here. So in South Dakota, all right. So me and this girl I work with, we have the exact same birthday.
That's
3/25/84. Same exact birthday. We were born 1 hour apart. We were gonna have a birthday together, and she hired strippers to come to her house. We're gonna have strippers come to her house this weekend. But now with the coronavirus...
Damn it, she said it.
Shit, everybody drink. Everybody
damn it,
Drink.
you're not sending me the check? Ah, damn it.
Now I gotta get more.
My police uniform ready and everything.
Obviously, them strippers are very fucking filthy and dirty now. I mean, dirtier than they were before. So now we can't have them.
I was looking
So
forward to the
we
work.
canceled the party.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
so
bad.
sorry, miss. So sorry, ma'am. Oh, well.
Canceled
Yeah,
it.
Phil can't dance for you anymore, and Phil looks so disappointed. You're getting a free show right now.
I know.
Hey, can you come when we reschedule, Phil? Can you come when we reschedule the party? Will you come up here in
think I
South
can
Dakota?
pencil you in. I'll see if I can't pencil you in. Okay.
Please do.
I mean, I only got the police uniform rented for a short time, so we'll see how that works out.
Or
I thought it was
firemen.
going south earlier. Now we got Phil stripping. I don't know what the fuck to think anymore.
Hey, it's
This is the
fine.
kind of high-level content you
You
come
get
here
from the
for
Chog and
audience.
Chicken Show. Thanks for fucking reminding me again, Phil. God damn it.
This is the high-level,
Hey,
award-winning
chicken.
content you're going to get here.
Go ahead, Lynn. Go ahead. You get the floor.
Hey, this here is what the Budweiser No beer looks like.
That's the
Not
Budweiser what?
necessarily completely see-through.
You cut out for
Nitro.
a second. Nitro.
It's
the
got a
Budweiser.
fucking nitrous. It's got a nitrous ball. Yeah, and it's not horrible. I swear to God, I at a Budweiser beer, it's fucking decent. I'm kind of here.
Nice.
Cheers, everybody. Fire.
Yeah, bastard. Said it again. Everybody drink.
And we're Jeremy.
Hopefully you watching the few you guys still watching. Hopefully you're drinking along with us.
Agreed.
Please do. It's St. Patty's Day. We're all shut in. If you have a few of the creature comforts around you, these are the times to enjoy them. So have yourself a lovely St. Patrick's Day and spirits up, folks.
So I don't see Phil with any green on. Anybody gonna pinch him?
Ooh.
You know, Chicken, funny you mentioned that. Funny you mentioned that. I decided to
He's got green
go
diarrhea.
green in a different manner, sir. Last bit of prepping that I did this evening.
Ew, Crown Royal apple.
175 of ground apple. So,
That's gross, Phil.
Now you make me
Yucky,
want to change
no.
my
well,
choices.
175 a crown
That's
piece,
right.
so I got to improvise, and it was on sale. So,
Oh God, Jeremy's got to go get something apparently.
I got this for $38. The fuck? Why not?
Yeah, $38. I got oh shit, where's the? Well, yeah, it's probably on clearance if it's the big bottle for $38. I got
Yeah,
the normal stuff for 50.
It's a big old 175. So I
Nice.
decided I'll have some of this, some vodka, and I also literally not even for drinking, but they've actually said because there is no sanitizers anywhere, and I got this for $15, a bottle of Everclear.
Nice.
And so you can literally wipe down surfaces with this, and it will kill any bacteria. It's that high in proof.
Ooh, I got a whole bottle.
Speaking of that crown apple,
Ooh, Jack Apple. What's your take on that, sir?
I think it's by far the best apple whiskey or bourbon they've even came out with.
I'll one up you
Ooh,
at the single barrel
I don't
reserve.
know. I think Gentleman's Jack tastes a little bit better in the reserve.
I don't know.
I'm going to be honest with you, sir. Gentleman's Jack, what they do for Gentleman's Jack is they have a charcoal filtration at the Jack Daniel's distillery, and they run it through it before and after distillation, which to me is the biggest advancement in whiskey distilling since whoop-de-fucking-do.
And nobody cares about any of that when you run your shit over diamonds and then throw it in a skull bottle, because that's fucking cool.
Right?
I like single barrels just because that's closer to the old school whiskeys, but that's just my personal taste. If you like Gentleman's Jack, enjoy it. I just personally, I've got a bottle of Single Barrel Select, and it has been my primary well whiskey for when people come over.
Fair enough.
I've been wanting to buy that Santana Jack that they got. That looks pretty
Not so
nice.
select.
I almost bought that rum you had the other night, Jeremy. That looked pretty good. I found it at the local liquor store, but
Well, the reason you even have a bottle of Jack Daniels is because of Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, on one of his big debuts on Broadway, he gets the mic and goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Frank Sinatra, and this is Jack Daniels. And it's the nectar
Hi,
of
JJ.
the gods."
Agreed.
And after that day, they made sure everywhere Frank went, he had Jack Daniels with him because he overnight made the owners of the Jack Daniel distillery millionaires. So Frank is why we know who Jack Daniels is, and the Sinatra Select is the stuff that's at the very bottom floor in the very middle of their aging warehouse, which is where you can really control temperatures.
oh, Taylor's got some Red Stag tonight.
That Frank Sinatra, that's actually the
Nice.
biggest thing I listen to when I work on my cars and anything. Big Frank fan. So
I found a bottle of the
Here's
Frank Sinatra Jack Daniels at the local liquor store I was telling you guys about. It's like a 30,000 square foot liquor store. I how long did we walk around in there the other night, babe? Like I was like the third time I was in there, but I was still like, ooh, and I still spent $150. She was
that's
excited.
about how much that bottle is.
Like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, it's bad.
I don't know.
He's like,
Come on,
"Ooh."
fellas.
Yeah. Are we ready to move on to the next meme, or?
Should I do a screwball or the jackass?
Memory.
Shit, yeah, let's do this.
Screwball it.
Screwball it?
How about you mix them? Some peanut butter apple.
You know what?
Yikes.
First time I did a YouTube
I was
live,
just talking shit, but whatever.
I'll do it. I mean, first time I did a YouTube live, I mixed 4 different fucking bottles of alcohol. It wasn't too bad.
Honestly, this is going to sound insane. But of those 2 alcohols you have in front of you, take 1 ounce of each, mix them with 4 to 5 ounces of apple cider, and I bet you're going to have yourself an amazing drink.
I actually have some.
All right. We're going to fucking do a meme now. We've only talked
Okay.
about doing one for 10 minutes, 15, 20. Jesus.
Well, chicken, when you've
What
got
Taylor
Shut up, Phil.
KOE and my
Jesus.
best
Phil.
friends in the KOE Nation, how do you expect us to fit so much amazing content into so little time, sir?
I'm just going to put the camera on Phil the rest
I
of
mean,
the show.
thank
And
you.
just,
Thank you. I mean, really. Now the stars here. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Next meme.
You'll lose viewers that way, but
Yeah. this episode of Black Mirror sucks.
I like that.
That's
I don't
soon to
want-
become this episode of the Dog and Chicken Show sucks, but no. I digress.
Roast Doug and chicken.
hey, speaking of which, you watched Black Mirror where the dude was like doing like it was the dude from the Avengers, the one who played Falcon, and he was playing against his best friend, and they were like in a fighting game, and then by the end of the game they start fucking, and they're like 2 dudes, but one was an avatar of a chick and the other one was a dude, and they start fucking.
That's
but then
for
they
real?
spend the rest of the damn episode trying to figure out if they're gay or not. It is so fucking stupid and fucked up. It's like,
That sounds fucking sketch, yo.
Like,
You-
so
yeah,
what
watch
do we
Black
do after
Mirror.
this? Do we get
Yeah,
dinner?
it's-
Like, who
but
buys?
it's got the dude who plays Falcon in it is like, and like, I was watching it and I was like, really? Really? They're gonna fuck? And then they go into real life and they're like, dude, I gotta know, are we gay? And they kiss in real life and then they're not gay. But by the end of the episode, they go out and have online sex together. It's really
Online sex
I don't
together?
know.
It's like VR online sex.
Episode of
Is that,
Well, that's
yeah,
anyways.
but their
so is that
avatars
considered tentacle porn?
are thing, and yeah, it's
No,
dude
Jeremy, we're
is
not going there.
like a hot Asian chick and like like kind of like Street Fighter. Well, he's one of them types. And the other guy's like this hot Asian chick, but they're both dudes, and they know they're dudes in real life, but they're fucking online. it's just bad. But
Phil,
that's Black
what did
Mirror
you have
you.
for that?
So,
I'm sorry, sir, but I was like, as somebody who doesn't watch this show, when you just said this dude is a hot Asian chick, I'm like, what the fuck is what? Wait, what?
that's an avatar, motherfucker.
I don't watch this show.
I mean,
so
you can
gotta
pull the
understand,
clip
that's
if you want,
very-
but I'm pretty sure
Yeah, let's not.
you can
Let's not.
watch it for good references.
We don't want to
Just
gain
watch it all the way
awkward
through and go,
viewers.
We're all gonna be locked in for a while, so just as well, binge watch a new show, I guess. So
Oh, Christ. All right, let's bring this one to an end. We're talking over each other too much about this one. You got excited apparently. Wow. This is how I feel the end of world would be with any of you if toilet paper was the currency. It'd be a poker game.
nice.
No words needed. I think we don't get that one.
Oh,
I
yeah.
keep trying to get people in on a toilet paper poker game this weekend, where we host it over here on my table,
Amazing.
and 20 chips per roll, and see if we could get any. All right, we got chicken. Might have to do an online game betwixt you and I, if nothing else. But I kid. But I was trying to see if I could do it, and I've talked to all of my poker buddies. None of them are down. They're like,
in.
nah, man. I'm not betting no toilet paper, man. I mean, you're down. All right,
I'm down.
This'll
What
be
are you going,
awesome.
Charmin? So like,
Hey, I
the
got to
brand?
reply to Sarah.
With a big fucking. Whoa, man.
so do the
I
brand.
roll over here with
Like-
the Sherman, yo. Woo! He can have the priority seat at the table, man.
So
fucker.
let's swing back to Sarah's comment here. Get you watch the whole thing. Obviously, this is directed at Lynn. Comment?
Oh.
You cut the whole thing because I had to see how it played out. I wanted to see what the fuck happened, and I suggest you do the same goddamn thing. That's it.
Yeah. Fair enough. I like it. All right, let's move on to our next meme. We got a couple of good ones coming up here. We're getting through them. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, while the CDC interrupts. You can only bring 9 boys max.
Aww.
Oh, poor Boy Scouts.
You will totally spread that shit with 9.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sounds like the Christian
Oh,
churches are going to slow down on their
They
milkshakes.
call me the Don.
And
You're-
it is better than yo's. And it is better than yo's.
Oh,
Okay.
Phil doesn't know the song. Jesus.
I have a 10-year-old daughter. Yes, I do.
You
That's
could,
because
hey,
I
you could teach him, but you'd have to charge.
What's that? Huh?
Eh?
Said,
God, you
I-
guys are
I-
breaking
I-
all
but
this
he'd have to
shit.
charge.
Yeah, there it is.
I sound old enough to have the coronavirus himself.
Oh, God damn it. She said it.
Son of a sea biscuit.
Corona. No.
God damn it.
Oh, there's another.
So for those that didn't tune in since the beginning, every time somebody says the C word instead of the beer flu, we all have to drink. So jump in with us. That's
Yeah.
probably our 15th drink of the night. I think
Flu.
Amber gave us 9 of them.
Oh, maybe.
One too many coronaviruses.
God damn you. Stop it.
Good job, Hammer.
My corona.
God damn it,
Ah.
Phil. I was hoping I had the ending.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Damn bastards. All right, next one. This one's better. I like this one. I just found this one tonight. No human contact. And if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. CDC, this motherfucker's spitting. Fred Durst. Love it.
I do
That's
love these motherfuckers.
Brilliant. That's fucking
Great.
brilliant.
That's the best thing Fred Durst has ever had. And it came out fucking 20 years ago. Lynn, you got a lot to say about Fred Durst. I'll let you take this one.
Fuck
We
me?
still have a lag with
Shit.
Lynn.
Man,
Yeah.
Fred Durst. Yeah, you got to lag with me, man. It's gonna be weird if I fucking talk. Then you guys are gonna be listening in and trying to figure out when I stop. That being said,
It's okay. I'll just.
guess what happened?
You're a
I was
dick.
just fucking with you, and I had to throw in that that being said shit just because Phil does it. But
All that
yeah,
being said,
Hey, that is my line, sir. But no, what you do is just when you're done, you
it's
go,
a free country, motherfucker.
all right, Phil.
My advice to you, sir, is when you're done, you just go, Lynn, out. But, sir, that is my line. And chicken, all that being said. On to the next meme, sir.
Well, hold on, Jeremy. You got anything to say to that one? I know you're a Fred Durst lover. Like, you got posters up on the wall at him without a shirt on and all that.
Those were back in the trailer house, so
I'm
those stores are all gone.
kind of a Nickelback guy.
No. now you're really touching my heart.
You all can go to hell. Oh,
Who's
God.
the Nickelback guy amongst us?
Look at this photograph.
Me kissing this giraffe.
All right, next meme. This is going nowhere.
What
That
the
was,
fuck did happen?
I don't know. She probably went potty.
Sucks. And everyone knows it.
Yes,
Are
yes.
they still
Okay,
boring?
we're rounding out the memes, and we can finally change topics here. But when you hear your neighbor cough, but then you smell weed. Nice.
I just think the baby's expression is perfect.
Yeah. Let's check that out again. The oh shit, they coughed, and then it's all right. It's all right. Fair enough. I like it. Jeremy, I believe you sent that one,
Yep.
so you get to take the lead on this one, fella.
I used to be in that category, so I have my fair takes on that. So I see where that's going. It really touched my heart a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty funny. But,
Can I hand this to Lynn yet?
Oh yeah, hand it to Lynn.
Yeah. Here you go, Lynn. We set you up.
Oh yeah, I it's like as a government employee, I do not condone the use of marijuana, but I do praise anybody who does. Around the area, you can smoke it if it's legal where you're at, and I'm just happy as a government employee. I will not talk ill or I'm not even gonna go there. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I just read the comment
Yeah.
and I still have the fucking delay.
Okay. You get Lynn. You go right on ahead, Lynn, and reply back on this Nickelback comment here. I got it pulled back up for a second.
Oh, they call me the Don. They say
They
hey,
call
man,
him the Don.
They're a great band. Gotta get a reaction out of you. What can I say? If you enjoy them, that's fine. But let's just say, as you can see, I prefer very fine whiskey, not my particular brand.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, they're like the generic fucking toilet
Look at
paper
this
of marijuana.
graph.
They're the Windsor.
They're one ply. They're like one ply. They're fucking just the worst fucking generic brand fucking metal music. If they wouldn't even call themselves metal, it's fucking no. It's Nickelback's. Every song is exactly the fucking same. I'm sorry to rant, but Jesus Christ,
They're the
fuck
Windsor
Nickelback
Whisper.
right in its goddamn
More or less.
Canadian ear. Fuck Canada. Fuck everything that comes from Canada, except for Ryan Reynolds.
Agreed.
I do like the comparison to Canadian Windsor. It is a easily accessible, non-offensive product to people who enjoy it. And Chicken, suddenly, no, sir. I was the star. That's all you need to,
I got disconnected, fucker.
We got a hoarder.
Oh God,
I'm a hoarder.
I went on a
candy.
whole anti-Nickelback rant.
I mean, this handsome mug. The more it is on the
Brett
camera,
Hardy. Or Hart.
All right. Jesus.
Brett the Hitman Hart.
The Hitman
The greatest thing to ever come out of Canada, bar none, sir. So I must respectfully posit that.
All right. We're moving on.
Hey, which Hart was the one that fell off the top of the stadium and hit the fucking damn ring?
Owen Hart.
Was that Owen Hart?
Yeah.
Hart, when it happened, he was
Were-
my favorite wrestler.
Were they related?
Congratulations. Now we got to listen to Phil talk about Owen Hart for 5 minutes. Good job, Lynn.
Owen Hart was Bret Hart's brother. They were part of the Hart Foundation together. They were a tag team. They wrestled each other. They'd known each other in the ring and out. I mean, yeah, they were well related. When I was a kid, Owen Hart was one of my favorite wrestlers. And I didn't want to believe it when I heard he died. I thought it was like an angle. He was faking his death. And when I was a kid, when that happened, I was just heartbroken.
Just heartbroken.
I
let's see.
remember his game. He did it. I remember watching like fucking WCW earlier, and I thought this got to be fucking stupid. One of these days,
Throw
he's
the
gonna
farm
fall.
up.
And
Hey,
it fucking happened.
long time no see, buddy.
I called it, and I stopped watching that.
Slammies.
Your audio's getting a little sketchy on me, bud.
It happens. But
That's
grow the farm up. Welcome back, grow the farm up.
I don't know much about wrestling after fucking 1998.
Oh, come on.
Fair enough. All right, let's get back to the memes. Lynn, your audio is getting a little funky on there. I don't know if your mic is being blocked or what was going on. If you want to check on that while we pull this next one up. We never did get to read it. Jump back up on here.
You mean Lottle?
Yeah, okay. Let's read the meme, Phil. Jesus, let me get to it. God, I'm just going to start muting you. Meanwhile, 2020 spring break at Port Aid, Texas. You see them doing the social distancing. Fantastic job, Texas. Way to go. We've seen this all over the news. Phil, I'll do this because this turns into more of a political talk, and that's more your field for sure. We've seen it on the news. There's the social distancing and, the C word virus and all that shit going on right now. Those just tuning in, you can't say, damn it. You can't say it, otherwise we have to drink. Did you say it?
No, I said beer virus.
Oh, it's a beer flu. Beer flu.
Beer flu.
Beer flu. It's beer flu. You just
I
drink
said
anyway.
Benoit.
Benoit. Okay, that's where it all came from. Sorry, folks. We're getting a little sidetracked here. We're all been drinking a little too much. Anyway, so Phil, the question for you is with the social distancing. Do you think the pictures we're seeing on the news is legitimate concern with all these kids going out to the beaches, or is this just more old people you should hate millennials?
It's a little tiny bit of that, but let me ask you something, guys. What do you think the likelihood is of somebody on that beach present that day contracting coronavirus from somebody else? What do you think the likelihood would be?
100%.
Exactly. It's a 100% likelihood. And also, Chicken, Another thing that's a 100% likelihood is if you mute the King of Extreme, you're only costing yourself.
That was a grudge holder. He waited for
yeah,
that one.
yeah, he did. Yeah,
He was waiting for that one.
Yeah.
Phil doesn't fuck around. He knows what he's doing.
Did you remember what I told you about? Were you in? You're not in the house.
Closer to the mic. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. I have to get closer to the mic. So, what they were saying today on the news when I got home at 4:30 anyway was the old people on CNN were like getting kind of pissed off at the millennials because they were hanging out on the beaches. They're gathered up because the bars and everything's closed. So now they're like gathering on the beaches. And the older people on the newscast were like, let's just tell the millennials that herpes is just like coronavirus. Drink, and it'll spread fast. So they just want all the millennials to know on the beach that they're going to get a sexual transmitted disease, which is called the C word, and they'll all leave the beach.
So we're turning. Almost said it. We're turning the beer flu into an STD. It's pretty much what the news
said. Yeah.
CNN
They're
is.
like, they plain said, let's tell all the millennials that it is sexually transmitted so we can get all these millennials off the beaches so that we can keep the older people safe.
That doesn't surprise me, though.
That's what happened when I came home at 4:30 from work and the news was on. That's what they were saying.
All right.
Like, okay.
All right.
Now,
So hold on, Phil. We're going to have to take this one at a time because we're all going to talk over each other on this one. We're going to take our turns here. Lynn's going to go last since he has a delay. We're going to start with Coonard on this one.
Oh, shit. Is that because I'm a millennial?
No, it's because you're the next one on the screen.
Okay, because I don't consider myself in that part of the group. I grew up with the older kids. I mean, you know,
Hey,
like
dude, I'm a millennial. I'm an elder millennial, so you're a fucking.
Fucking on the San Francisco beach. That's good.
Hanging flags on my ass. But you know what? I mean, we were young at that point. I mean, I could see us doing some shit like that. I mean, it wasn't on no beach. It'd probably be on a fucking nasty ass river in the middle of fucking country in Nebraska.
Right?
And throwing one big ass bonfire that'd probably burn any viral infection that would come near us.
Fair enough. Phil, you're up.
Stop myself.
Just as a public service announcement, I feel I'll say, and I apologize to everybody that have to take a drink, but this is a public service announcement. Technically, you are correct, miss. If you do have sex with someone that has coronavirus, you will, in fact, look like you contract coronavirus.
Okay, fair enough.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Because you're within 6 feet when you fuck a person, is that why?
Oh yeah,
Phil?
you're breaking
Is that
breaking
why?
the 6 foot rule.
Many things.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you.
Body fluids. Do we need to go further?
No. Jeremy, you had one more?
So apparently, new study, the 6 feet doesn't even matter. You could be within the room and catch it.
That's what she said. I don't know.
I mean, I'm just the whole 6 foot talk thing. You know, just seen that a doctor was just talking about how it doesn't even, the 6 foot doesn't even matter. You can actually be in the same room as someone, and it's just you can get it from breathing. I mean, it's just that far of a contagiousness.
Yep. Good job, Jeremy. I exactly know the exact same thing. Like I do. Like it's true. It's like
It
six.
is.
You don't have to be 6 foot. It's in the room, and like I don't know, not gonna get into anything about my work situation, but when we came out on a weekend, did some deep cleaning, like we're just like, okay, we're gonna like try to prevent this, but then we're also thinking, well, how far is our cleaning going to go? Because one person comes in with it, coughs, the whole entire facility is contaminated again. But I don't know.
Fair enough. I think we're gonna round this up. Lynn, you get the final word on this topic.
Make it good,
Okay.
Lynn.
So it looks like if you're 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, fuck.
Nailed it. Fucking nailed
Love
it.
it.
That's it.
Love it. That was
Are you
great.
talking about
That was
the
great.
subway?
Yeah, that's great. That's all we needed. Okay, got some comments coming in here. I am checking my phone. I am downloading those and sending them over to my computer. So we will have a few extra memes coming on here. We're about an hour and 10 into tonight's show. Didn't want to do this whole thing just about memes, but fuck, if we're having fun with it and we're getting drunk on it, I guess we're accomplishing our goals tonight, right? That's what this is about, is having some fun. And drinking with friends because we can't touch each other. Look, we're 6 feet away from each other. Can you see my hand on her camera?
I'm not touching you.
Oh, see the bottom right camera there? Oh.
So,
Social distancing, even though we're husband and wife. That's weird. We shouldn't do that.
We're gonna cuddle tonight, though.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Next meme. Government, stay inside. Half a U.S. population. Cash me outside. How about that? I hate her. I just hate her and everything
So,
about her.
Is that 15-year-old that does whatever the fuck she wants?
Yeah, the one
You
from
don't have
Dr.
to
Phil.
listen to- Yeah. Oh my god.
So who sent me that one?
The millionaire 14-year-old.
I see
Yeah.
that.
Me.
All right, Lynn, you get to talk about her then. You're up, buddy. Jesus. I don't know.
Well, I kind of thought no matter where I go, I live right offside of fucking major interstate. There's just cars driving all over the fucking place. Nobody's staying home. CDC saying stay at home, don't do shit, don't go anywhere. And I look outside and there's cars just fucking everywhere. So it just tells me nobody's listening to shit. So yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, fair enough. Phil, what have you been seeing out there?
out there, I've actually been out there quite a bit because I've been helping with my brother's last minute prepping shopping, my mother's last minute prepping shopping, getting some last minute prepping shopping done for my daughter, some friends, and it's weird. Everyone's really squirrely out there. I don't know how else to put it. Everyone's jumpy and guarded. I don't know how else to put it. And I went to Walmart and they just brought out a pallet of new toilet paper, and people descended on it like a pack of piranha. I got in there and I got myself a pack while I was there. And yeah, I was no better. Like everybody likes, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. Why is everybody doing this? And then I keep pointing out, yep, we all say that, but we're all out here standing it, still doing it all the same. So,
Jeremy, what have you been seeing out there?
Not much on the personal, but I've noticed on a couple videos I've seen, like Italy, you know how they have the rivers, you know, they usually have the boats and everything on. Apparently you can actually see the bottom now. You can actually see the fish because there's so much boat traffic you couldn't see anything. There was so much ripple in the water, and it's been years since anyone's ever seen the bottom of it. And another one was China. They're actually able to see blue skies now because not many people are driving and traveling, and there's not so much smog from all the exhaust. And I thought that was pretty cool to see. You know,
So Greta
wins. Go ahead, Lynn. Go ahead, man. That's all
gets
you.
her fucking wish. Sorry. She's like, how dare you? I'm gonna send you a great big coronavirus, and you're all gonna die. And
Yeah.
What is it? 24
Glad you
Did he
cut out.
say it? Did he fucking say it?
Said it.
God damn it. All right, let's drink.
I already took my
I did.
drink.
and I took a
Alright.
shot too. All right.
Damn it.
Right.
Damn it, people. Damn it.
Yeah, we
All right.
couldn't make that a rule.
Dare
You
you.
have to take a shot.
How dare you make
People might pass
By the
out.
way,
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not drinking scotch.
this was a bad mix. The whole apple and butterball shot. That was pretty bad.
We got a late bloomer joining us real quick. We're gonna welcome Matt Sieber to the back half of the show.
Is he on a live podcast?
Looks like he's streaming from his phone in his kitchen like usual. Matt, welcome to the show, man. Oh, and he's gone just like that. Just like that.
Matt, where'd you go, Matt?
We hardly knew ye.
It must be the shortness in him. It's always a short little thing with him.
That is what his girlfriend said. Don't tell him. We don't want to say that publicly.
All right. Quit talking over each other. Phil, go ahead.
You can corroborate. Grow the farm up saying I was 1 to 6 hours late. This evening, I was only mere minutes late to the podcast. And I actually instructed my next of kin, if I were to die tomorrow, I want my casket to be 30 minutes late to the viewing. I will, in fact, be late to my own funeral.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. All right, we're going to try adding Matt in again. Matt, welcome to the show. How you doing, brother?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Were you sitting in your kitchen playing on your phone? Oh, God damn it. Okay,
No!
don't say it.
Put lime in it
We're
or you're
not,
fucked.
not supposed to say it?
No, you can't say the word. Oh, shit. Jeremy's trying to clean you right now.
Yeah, call me Jeremy right now. Not Jeremy, it's Jeremy.
All right. I got a few more memes for us here. Let me catch up on chats real quick. I think we got everything. I checked my phone. I got the next ones coming in, the ones that got sent in on the live chat. I do want to skip one because this one, Phil, is going to touch you so softly.
Like toilet paper?
Well, no.
Toilet paper.
No, we kind of touched on the subject earlier.
Y'all got any more of that toilet paper?
We touched on this earlier tonight, so I think it's appropriate to just jump right into this because this is just gonna crush Phil's world. People acting like WWE is actually gonna cancel WrestleMania because of the C word. A guy fell from the fucking ceiling and died, and they kept a show going.
Touche.
Is that fake news?
Nope, that's real. That's real. Phil, your response, sir.
Ouch. On like 8 or 9 levels. Ouch. Yes, they've actually had people die in the middle of the ring and they've kept the show going, which is why I thought this show's going to keep going, even if Satan himself opens the gate to hell right in the parking lot. Vince McMahon will still keep that show going. But turns out he's tapped out and it's now been rescheduled to July 7th, WrestleMania. And I'm just, ouch, chicken. That one was like, I'm like James Brown, like having to walk away a little bit. And now, oh, Jesus Christ, that was tough.
So, Jesse, guess what happens in real life? When
Cold-blooded.
marauders come and like try to shoot you and shit gets bad, yeah, you'll just be dead.
Yeah.
That's all
Hey,
there.
somebody silence your phone. I'm tired of hearing the ding.
Who's bedinging?
I mean, everybody that is watching is
That's
tired
me.
of hearing the goddamn
I
ding
got
too.
other people fucking sending me shit.
It's not me. I'm on
Blame
vibrate.
Wade Taylor.
you know,
He was
on
the
my
one
lap.
sending me shit.
God damn it! All right. Anyway, any other thoughts? Let's take it, Matt. Since you're new to the show tonight, Matt, you get to respond to that as well. What are your thoughts on canceling WrestleMania versus them letting people die in the ring? Like, fair assumption, fair comparison.
I gave up on wrestling when Hollywood Hulk Hogan came to be Hollywood Hulk Hogan, so it doesn't matter to me.
You didn't like NWO? I mean,
No,
come on.
I loved NWO, and then there was Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Don't get me wrong, sir. When Hogan turned heel, that was heartbreaking for me as well.
Agreed.
Remember that?
I thought the end was nigh.
The end was nigh. I do like the shout out we got here towards Lynn's internet speed right now. Is Lynn on 56K?
I kept
Sorry. Got to take a jab at Lynn real quick.
Is that Tony with his fucking like his Geneva internet? And
No, I think that's Corb. I'm pretty sure that's Corb.
Come on, I'm in Ohio. It can't be that bad.
It's
God damn it, Corb, fight me, motherfucker! You big son of a bitch!
You big son of a bitch. All right. Ready for the next meme, or did anybody have anything? Raise your hand if you have anything for that last one. Otherwise, we're gonna move on to the next. Phil, you always got something to say. You get 5 seconds, Phil.
No.
This is bullshit. I was looking forward to WrestleMania.
All right, fair enough. Next one. Coronavirus life hack. I said it. Shit. Drink, everybody.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna slip. Just remember, you can always use your cat as reusable toilet paper because they can clean themselves. Calm down, PETA and Amber. Amber, you get to start this one.
I'm sorry.
You weren't paying attention, were you?
No.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I thought
You're,
you were like,
you're kidding me.
I
Yeah,
thought-
Jeremy gets to win that
thought
one.
that you were like,
I thought it was
you were like
perfect
trying to like
subject.
single talk.
Oh,
So-
What do you got? What do you got, Jeremy?
You know what? As a cat owner myself, I mean, I wasn't much of a cat person, but I look at my cat. I don't know. It's I don't even think he would clean himself.
He's just over there
He's
looking
such
at
a
his
fat
cat.
ass. Well, no, because he's sitting there eating. That's all he fucking does is eat. And it's like I couldn't even think about it. It's like no. When it's right there in front of you, it's like no.
Have you ever seen what
over there
happens
looking
when
at
a
his
cat
pussy?
gets something solid put on its back and it's stuck on its back? Cat can't get up. You can't go commando and commando kitty at the same time.
It's like perfect subject. My cat's right there, and it's
That would
like
be-
I'm looking at him. I'm like, no,
When you try to
this
wipe
cat.
your ass with it.
Me or what? Me or Riker couldn't do that at all because we'd have like swollen buttholes from being allergic to cats.
Yeah. So Jeremy, is the cat looking back at you right now?
Now he is.
It's creepy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Instead of
Gonna
9
shit
lives,
you.
I'm like looking at him like it's 9 wipes.
Yeah. 9 wipes. Lynn, you and I share a distaste for cats. I'll set you up here. What are your thoughts on wiping your ass with a cat?
Well, I do love some pussy cats. So yeah, I wipe up every time sheds like grab some fur and just grab it and put it in my hand and wipe my ass with it. We're good. Kosher.
We're good.
Out.
Fair enough.
Me and Matt are like, what the fuck is that?
I could tell if it was a cat or
I thought it was too. Look at that naked cat.
We gotta see this.
Churro the Destroyer. Yes, look at him. He's so
God.
ferocious. So, yeah,
he's only one ply.
He's only one ply.
He's that family market.
He's that
right?
John
Yeah,
Wayne
well-
toilet paper. He's rubbed take shit from no one.
He's this fucking 12-pack I just got from Aldi's today for $2. Like, Jesus Christ. Not even half a ply. Like,
Here, caretaker, we're going to turn you from half a star to a full star. We're going to have a pillow fight.
oh, all right. Enough making fun of his dog.
Speaking of shedding dog,
That was
damn,
a dog. What?
shed all over my nice coat.
All right, we I got the last meme here.
What?
It's 2020. Gas is below $2. Weed is legal. People are washing their hands and wiping their asses. America's becoming great again. Oh, it's so true, though. We're going to go down the list. We'll end with Lynn. I'm going to start this one with Cooner. Thoughts on making America great again with the C word, which I think I said it in that one. We better all drink.
Yeah, we better drink on that.
All right.
Legalize marijuana part. More for it. For people that actually have conditions. I mean, there are people that are out there that really need it. I mean, it beats taking the pharmaceutical stuff that causes so many problems. I mean, it's natural. Not just saying that because I was a user myself. I was always for it. I mean, it's natural. I mean, what's there to it? Gas prices. I don't really have to worry much about that. I got a 88 Ford Festiva out front. So, I mean, $15. I ain't got to fill up for like a month or two. And beyond that, I mean, I think it's a great topic. I mean, I really think it hits the spot. America's great again.
All right. God, I hate to jump straight to Phil. We'll skip him for a minute because that'll take forever. Let's go to Matt. Matt,
resemble that remark.
Hey,
Matt, what do you like about that one?
Well, I do like the meme. I do, and I've always thought America was great. I didn't think I'd have to make it great again, but the marijuana part is probably why idiots are out buying a shit ton of toilet paper, because that's the one thing they're worried about if they're going to die. Is like, how am I going to wipe my ass?
I can hear him.
That worries me. That worries me. You got to be stoned to think, I'm going to buy this shelf of toilet paper today. So I'm worried about some virus that they're out there shutting everything down for. I just drove to Milligan. They're shut down before 10 o'clock because they're worried about this. They just kicked the kids out of school because they're worried about this. Now they're going to teach them over the freaking internet that I hope he gets it instead of playing Fortnite the entire time while the teacher's on the computer. And I'm not going to be here because I work.
I have a message to America's youth. If Matt Sieber can jump onto our live stream, any of you fucking kids can figure out how to learn with goddamn Wi-Fi and goddamn streaming, all right? Figure the shit out. Matt's got it down, all right? You can fucking figure it out. Sorry, Matt. Go ahead. Finish
30 minutes. 30 minutes. I live in buttfuck nowhere, and if you're worried about getting the virus, I mean, I'm glad people are wiping their asses and washing their hands, thank God. Truckers, where I work, wash their feet in the sink. They wash everything in the sink.
It's not truckers for me. It's just regular people at stores just wash their feet in the sink. It's weird.
They're not shutting down the truck stop when I deal with travelers all day long, and I think I'm sick, but maybe it's just mass hysteria. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how that goes.
Yeah, legalize weed. Yeah, you should.
All right, Phil, you're up next. First, I got to pop up this comment for you. Your dog looks like a cat.
He's about to
Just come back.
But what I will say, as a supporter, I will say I am not tired of winning yet. This is going to be an interesting test for our entire nation. But I remember it was a text my dad sent me, and I don't know where he got it from, but it was a good one. The World War II and Korean War generation risked their lives so that we could enjoy liberty and have the lives we have now. Now all we have to do is sit at home for a few weeks, and that will help save the lives of the Korean War and World War II generation that we have left. And that's not really a very big sacrifice to make. So I understand this is going to be inconvenient for a lot of people, but hey, we're doing what we can. Now, in terms of commodity prices, as a farmer, I could, commodities along with the market did take a kick to the shorts. There's no way of looking around that. But, hey, we are all in this together, and some buying opportunities.
God damn, that fucking stinks.
Yeah, for sure. What stinks, Jeremy? Now you got to tell us. You just interrupted the whole podcast with, God damn it, that fucking stinks.
It's like the scent of it. It's fucking horrible. That
What is this? What do you
just
got?
Screwball that fucking Jack. That apple. It smells like fucking some caramel.
Tequila. Does it smell like tequila? I thought it smelled like tequila and I sniffed it.
Caramel.
Your
man.
go-to is always tequila, isn't it?
So for those just tuning in, we talked Jeremy into mixing Screwball and apple flavored Jack Daniels together. He thought it was going to be a great idea.
No,
I thought it was gonna be
Smells
great.
like tequila.
No.
You need to add apple cider to that.
No, there is nothing that.
You need to put a funnel up your butthole and try it that way. I bet it's better.
I wouldn't even care about the smell then.
I would. All right. Oh Jesus, we're getting out of hand.
Right.
I am getting more memes now.
Getting out of hand. At what point were we in hand?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't keep going with the memes. We've done memes for an hour and a half now, and this has been a shit show. It's been a shit show from the start on memes. I just can't keep going with the memes. Let's take a quick spin over into our favorite world, that is today's politics. We'll keep it short on that one, and then we'll just kind of have a brief discussion. So, Phil, you know this is your time to shine. Get ready for your. I know you've been prepping for this. Joe Biden just won Florida. Well, he won everything today because they canceled Ohio, and he's probably going to win Ohio too. So, what are your thoughts? Can we just call it for Biden? It should be, in my opinion, but you take it away, sir. Tell us the landscape of the presidential fucking mess that we have right now.
Well, it's pretty easy to say Joe Biden has cinched up the nomination. Bernie Sanders, this whole Corona thing really worked against him. There's no other way you can say it. Joe Biden is seen as old school. He's it's in a time like this, security is a big deal. So someone like Joe Biden's just going to appeal more, and he's basically cinched it up. And he's going to be choosing. He even said a woman of color will be his vice presidential nominee. And if that's the case, chicken, when I made the prediction that Kamala Harris will be the presidential nominee, if he chooses Kamala Harris, I'm taking that as a kind of, sort of, maybe, almost. So I'm gonna say that. Bernie, he tried. The man tried, but I don't see any path forward for him. Biden's gonna be the nominee. This Corona thing really fucked Bernie, and now we've got Joe Biden. Now I will say he does have a dangerously good campaign slogan. It's amazingly persuasive. Now, always keep in mind, I'm never talking about truth. I'm talking about persuasion. I'm not going to be supporting him in the election, but this is a tremendously persuasive campaign slogan. Back to normal. Not bad.
Not bad. Hammer, what do you got on this one? We haven't talked to you in a while.
So, Phil, you seem like you know a lot about politics, everything that's going on in the world. And I would like to know, in the future, I would like to know your situation, what you think from Nebraska and South Dakota, which you live in now. What do you think is going to happen to kids right now in their education? Do you think that they're going to be homeschooled, and how will it work out? I was just wondering, what do you think is going to happen with all this going on right now? Can you give me some advice on that? You seem very political and correct, and I just want to know what you think on this.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I do resemble all of those remarks, so thank you very much. But I will say, one of my favorite authors, Scott Adams, he makes the Dilbert comic strip. He also has a book on persuasion, and he's also a trained hypnotist. And he talked about online learning, and this might actually change the way that we do things. If we have enough kids that are engaged in online learning, they might find that they actually enjoy online learning. They like learning online better than standard because, as I pointed out a couple of podcasts ago, Chicken, the way that we educate children has not changed largely in 100 years. 110.
No, it was chalkboard. It's still a chalkboard. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a chalkboard with a teacher droning to about 20 to 30 children, and they're just having them memorize things. Now, here in this year of our Lord, 2020, we have a dry erase board and a teacher standing in front of 30 to 40 children and having them memorize things. Education hasn't changed because there hasn't been a need for it to change. This is going to necessitate a change in education. So I see homeschooling and online learning becoming way more popular than they used to be. People used to laugh at it. And again, kind of like the doomsday preppers, the homeschoolers, who's laughing now?
No, it's a really fair assessment of our education system is a joke right now. It honestly is. It's been the same thing. Like you mentioned, for 100, 200 years, we've been doing the same damn thing, and kids are dumber now than they've ever been. So obviously, hey, you know, like take I almost said it. I almost said it.
So what he's gonna say is 30% of people believe still that the beer,
beer flu,
the beer flu.
Say
30% of the beer flu is actually affecting people and killing them. That's
the Irish flu.
Ridiculous.
Either way, so anyway, the flu's killing people. Sure, we Benoit. Okay, stop. People are dying. You got to take some part of this serious. But what Phil's introducing here is that there's really a problem with our education system, and it's being exposed right now. And we are gonna fill the holes in the boat that they didn't even know were there with. Jesus Christ, new technology, new ways of learning, things businesses have been doing for 20 years that schools have never done because the goddamn teachers union don't want to give up anything. Like, how about we educate our kids and stop being assholes and just keep going with the flow on everything? I saw Phil moving around a lot on that one. I saw Matt moving around. I'll give it to Phil for a second, then we'll go to Matt.
Just two quick things on that. We were talking about the different names of these flus. The 1918 Spanish flu that killed millions of people. I mean, tens of millions of people. It affected a lot of people. The only reason it was called the Spanish flu was because Spain was the only place that wasn't suppressing the existence of this flu in their newspapers. So that's what got to be known as Spanish flu. And, Grow the Farm Up, he raised an excellent point here. And I know this is a hell of a thing to dive into, but he raised a great point. Not to mention the best way to stop school shootings. Maybe don't have hundreds of children gather every day at the exact same time in America's softest targets. Just saying. If you're going to find your silver linings to your dark clouds and everything, that's a damn good thing. We've got this virus we got to deal with, but hey, that is a possible benefit to come from all this.
So, Matt, you want to take this next comment? Is education doesn't need to change because it's what's keeping kids social. Do you agree with that? I kind of do.
I do. I think that we need to have less electronic crap in there that's distracting them to where they have access to everything, all the answers. You need to be able to go out and search for it and go somewhere like not Google that doesn't give you a million options where somebody's going to try and self-teach themselves off of Google, where you need to have books and things of fact that are actually available to you in a library, an actual book where you can go and get the actual facts from, instead of going to Google where somebody might misconstrue something. And I'm tired of, like, the school sends me messages 1,000 times a day telling me, oh, your kid's missing an assignment. Well, my kid never has any homework, because that's one of their things too. They don't have homework. It's like, how the fuck do you not have homework? You know what I went through and struggled through trying to do homework?
Same thing.
Yeah. Jeremy, where are you at with this?
I mean,
off on somebody else.
I agreed with Matt on that. I mean, the whole socialization thing, I mean, a lack of that. I mean, I remember when you had to research everything yourself. You didn't have help of web or internet to look for all these things. And the whole socialization, I mean, having friends to sit there and talk to, and, you know, sometimes they have answers that you don't even know about. So you get to contact, you know, with friends and other people, and sometimes you meet new friends from that. And the thing I've seen in society now is a lack of communication, like, with people. I mean, just in general, like, hey, come out to your place and we'll study stuff and figure things out. And it's not like that anymore. It's a simple text, or it's just, don't even socialize. Just do everything on the internet. You don't even need to talk to people.
No, I think I'm going to move over to Lynn here. Lynn, what are your thoughts? I got Lamar's last comment on there. I think I kind of like it. Absolutely. We had to search for the answer almost like a treasure hunt when we went to school. It's a little self-teaching at the same time. That comes along with it. I think both sides are making good points right now. Where do you land with this one?
I want to kind of throw it even further. It's like, even how, like, younger people are dating nowadays is more on, like, Tinder and all them other little apps where they don't even go through the homework of actually going to meet the person. They just swipe up, swipe left, and they fuck. And, you know, it's like, that's the way the education system's going too. And I would rather you just do your research on some shit before you just go in there and just fucking go balls deep.
Yeah,
I got a little, and I got a little.
The kids graphic, need to know that the answer doesn't.
But I'm on.
No, Lynn makes an excellent point right there, because he's absolutely right. A good chunk of us on this call are in the mid to late 30s, and we've never been the ones using the apps to find a date. Jeremy, you're a little younger than us, but we all know people that have never gotten a date in their life by actually going up and meeting a woman and talking to her. They've all done it with a fucking app. So hold on though. They probably scored a hell of a lot faster and easier than any of us did when we were younger. So is it more efficient, or what are the real problems with it? I guess is yet to be seen. Is it a relationship building issue that we're going to see with the next generation? You know, when they grow up. Phil, I'll turn this over to you. What do you see out of the next generation in relationships, and where's this lead us to?
Well, in regards to, kids don't even need to know the facts anymore, and they don't have to retain the information. I don't know if you remember, but I used to have math teachers for years tell me a line that was a fucking lie of, hey, you need to work it out because you're not going to have a calculator with you all the fucking time. So the world has changed, and we are using technology to augment our human experience. So I understand the hesitance, but it is the direction that we're moving. I see this as inevitable. I know in regards to the social interaction at homeschooling that was brought up earlier, I just want to bring up that for a short time, I was homeschooling my daughter for 6 months. I was able to take her to the Jocelyn Art Museum or the Hastings Museum for an entire day and being able to just dive in deep into an omnibus and that. And so I think the idea that we can change the way learning is done is very possible and might be kind of necessary. There's some good that can come out of it.
Yeah, but what about the long-term negatives that could come from it?
Well, sure. There's always going to be some negative. There's no Nirvana
The
is
reliance.
not in this world. You are not going to have this. Guess what? I turn this, put that piece in, turn that over. Perfection has been achieved, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the perfect utopia where nothing will ever go wrong ever again. All problems are solved. Not going to happen. This is the best we can do that gives the parents the most amount of autonomy over their own children's education. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. I like where you're standing with it. You can't necessarily There's holes in it, but there's holes in all of ours. So fair enough.
That's
Jeremy,
to not be reliant on all of it.
what's that, Matt? I'll let you take this one.
I said I want the kids to not be reliant on it, not to have to every 5 seconds check their phone, or sometimes every time they're asked a question, I don't want them to have to look at their phone to find it. I want them to be able to know how to, they're lost in the woods. Can't go to Google Maps, but I went to orienteering. I know how to do that. I can figure this out with this piece of paper and this compass, not the other way around. Like, fuck, I'm fucked because I don't know how to do anything without that stupid phone or without the technology behind it. I want to be able to give people answers without having to go directly to this, because that's what most of them do. They always go straight to that. There's no other option. It's just like, Google it. I hate that. I really do. I was like, there's other ways to find answers.
Yeah, no. So we got a couple other comments on here. I got to screen a little bit of this. I don't want to get too dark. I don't want to get too dark here. I appreciate it, Wade. I'm not sure if I want to go down that rabbit hole quite yet, but maybe. I don't know. We might get there. Lynn, you're up. Go ahead.
Wade.
All right. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Mr. my former squad leader in 18th Engineers and in Washington. We were together in like 99 to like 2001ish. So yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. So anyway, I
right on
another beer, so you can mute.
He's drinking vodka and ages. The ages.
I do like this comment that came in. You want to have the best laugh in your house, unplug the Wi-Fi and see what the kids do. I know what my kid does. He freaks the fuck out.
Broken.
It's not good. It's I've not been a good parent on that part of it. I have an 11-year-old who's got anything close or similar that is worth bitching or moaning about. Jesus Christ, we're dropping like flies here. So, Matt, I think you got the oldest kid.
It'll be 13 next month.
Yeah. How's your kid do without Wi-Fi, without internet? Is he stuck to his phone? Is he a slave to the machine?
I can thank my old man for making it so when we're out doing something, he's actually, every time he's on his phone, he's on his butt about it. Like, hey, look at that. Oh, what did I miss? He says, well, you just missed a really cool car going by. Connor actually recognizes the beauty outside, so he'll go out, he'll shut it all down, he'll quit it for a month at a time and just go out and play. And that's why he joined basketball. He's playing basketball. He wanted to join track. It was supposed to start tomorrow, but now that this happened, they're not doing that. So I'll see what he feels about that. But yeah, he goes out and actually enjoys himself and he stays off his phone. Half the time I'm like, why do you even have a phone? You won't answer it, So
fair enough. Yeah. How about you, Germs? You got youngins.
Yeah. The one thing that worries me is when I was a kid, the main thing for me that helped me out a lot was imagination. You have technology now that, you know, takes you beyond your imagination. You don't really let your brain develop, you know, something you can't do on your own. Like, you know, going outside, build your own fort, you know, doing stuff like that, playing army. And the thing is, kids lack now is a big thing is imagination. They don't get the chance to, you know, use their own brain to let it grow. And it's more of watching something else to let it grow. And it's a big issue, and I think that's a big lack now. I mean, because you learn a lot off of figuring something out on your own than watching something to figure it out for yourself.
No, that's huge. Like I love today's technology. So most of us, and actually all of us on this call, we're one of the last generations that grew up without anything. Like we went from not knowing shit except for what people told us and showed us and taught us to going, oh, that's how you fucking do that. Okay. Like that's where we went. Like in 10 years, it was less than that. It was like 5 years when YouTube really blew up, and then everybody had a tutorial. Like, I'm kind of mechanical. Like I can do most shit. Like I'm pretty tech savvy. I'm pretty fucking mechanical. I can figure most things out. But like, like how do I change brakes in a 2010 Ford Edge? Watch a 20-minute video. I was like, oh, fuck. Okay. Got it. Boom. Went and knocked it out in 2 hours. Fucking
Even
saved myself fucking $600.
Small shit.
Yeah. It was like, but that's the world we live in now.
Yeah.
But I wonder how many of the skills I picked up along the way before those videos came along, that if I didn't have like critical thinking skills before being able to watch that tutorial, like would I have gotten anywhere with it? Like I think that's where I'm at. Phil, what's your thoughts on that?
I hate to sound like a contrarian, guys, and I understand what you're saying, but if you look at the general progression as to how the dominant generation of the time perceives the previous generation, and to pull on some pop cultural references, would look at their parents kind of doting and kind of silly. The show The Simpsons. Grandpa Simpson was kind of a doting, silly, not quite as knowledgeable. And the statistics actually bear this out. The species' general mean IQ has been slowly creeping up over the last century. And so the idea that our current children would want and desire or even need to process information in a faster level that's even digitized, I don't think off. And it seems, foreign, but I understand that, yes, they, kids these days do need to process more regular information, but like Chicken even pointed out, he can look up in 10 minutes and have all the information he wants. You don't have to retain as much information as you had to. So that's a new part of
but you should want to. You should want to retain that information.
Yeah.
You should want to. And I did like the other we got Lamar, he's pretty active in the chat right now, but he keeps making really good points of common sense is obsolete right now. Like so I get your argument, Phil, I really do, but honestly, go find an 18-year-old kid today and tell me that he is smarter than you were, or I was, or any of us on the screen right now was.
Telling people what they should want. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but that never really quite works out. And no, we were all dopey kids when we were 18, and we were all morons, and we
weren't that dopey.
As time went on.
Jeremy, go ahead.
My statement. I mean, I understand that they're understanding stuff quicker and faster, but it's more on the creativity part. So let's say you're dealing with something and you ain't got the right stuff around you, so you have that creative mind where you look at the stuff you have around you and you make what you have around you work with what you're trying to figure out or the problem or something like that. Kids don't have that because they see an easier way. It's, it's there quick, easy.
Yeah, it's the
my
least of
subject on that.
path resistance, right?
Like I
My
said, it's
issue-
creativity. I mean, more of imagination, trying to figure something out to help your solution or your problem. And kids nowadays, they just rely on something to figure it out for them.
Yep.
That's
Matt?
right there, Jeremy. That's what I'm saying. Okay, right there. It's the awareness. Okay, these guys are making jokes like roommate's kid making jokes about his little brother having coronavirus, and like they don't know how on our level. Yeah, we can make jokes about it, whatever, but we still understand how serious it is, and they're gonna go
You
out.
gotta
They
drink.
don't care. They don't care.
Yeah,
They've
God
seen
damn
online.
it.
It's
Hold on,
it's
hold
fake
on.
news.
Matt, pause. You said it. Drink.
Happy St. Patty's, everybody.
Yeah. All right.
We're all Irish today.
All right. You're up. Go again.
Anyway, what I was saying is it is the awareness and the lack of any type of actual level of seriousness on anything is it's fake news to them. It's, oh, well, they're making a big deal about it, but I read about it, whatever, discard it. They can thumb through a million things, and whether it's true or not, they can discard it like it's nothing because they've already retained it. If that's what I said, but they don't retain shit.
It's
And if you're
not
18,
truthful
between
process.
22, they don't retain shit either. They are oblivious to how they act and how things are and how things should be. They have no respect for anything. And it's all because everything's a challenge to them, or it's the next thing. Like, what's the next best thing I can watch? What is the next best thing I can watch on the internet and impress somebody with? Or say hi to somebody, and yeah, like Lynn said, just fucking, hey, we can swipe right, fuck them, and move on. There's no development of relationships, family, or respect. Respect is a big thing. And I'll tell you what, I learned respect from Lynn. I learned about fucking the web because of Jesse. And I actually learned a lot from your web editing videos with like the wrestling and everything else. I was like, man, that motherfucker Phil, he's always smart. He's always got something down. I always respected that. But nobody else is going to understand that. They're like, how do you do that? Oh, I can look it up. No, you put it together. Now they can go on and fucking just throw it together, no problem. Throw it out the window and not give a shit about it ever again. But me, I go back and I watch those videos and I have some sort of thought towards it. Like, it's kind of something that I hold on to. These kids, they could discard it like it's nothing because that's just another video. It's just another guy on the internet.
I really want to bring up probably we got some more points coming in here, but this one stands out to me. Meltdowns over the lack of technology. Have you seen this? I got an 11-year-old. He's very tech savvy. I could shut him off from most technology and he'd be like, Dad, take me hunting, take me fishing, let's go shoot, let's go do something. I'm confident, like I'm sure after a while he would probably get a little anxiety over it, but I see other kids just like freak out in grocery stores and shit when mom takes a fucking phone or an iPad or whatever away. I'm like,
no
Jesus.
respect.
No,
like,
right.
Oh, I could cover this.
I'm taking Lynn first on here. Lynn, you got the floor. I'm setting you up, sir.
All right. My oldest, 8, fucking just perfect when it comes to anything. If I tell her your phone, get off of this, she's great. 4-year-old, dude, I swear to God, she was raised on the fucking tablet. She steals her sister's phone. She's just up there, just fucking always on YouTube. Always has to be watching fucking videos. I got 2 totally opposite kids. The 4-year-olds, you take that shit from her, it's like, and the 8-year-old, like, okay, Dad, and she goes outside and plays. She's fine. I don't understand where my where I fucked up as a parent. Because my youngest is a little dick, but my oldest is fucking just awesome. But I don't know. They always say that the second kid is always a turd. I don't know. Anybody got any insight on that? Because
oh my God,
my 4-year-old's a little asshole. All right,
So
go for it.
Okay, so roommate's kid, he's 4. He watches YouTube all the time. I let Nate set up the TV in the living room, and ever since then, I go sit in my room since they've lived here. They've lived here since like August. And when the little man's here, he watches YouTube constantly, and it's some dumbass family member who's probably a little bit older than us, who's recording their kids doing weird shit with dolls or some teddy bear getting operated on, and like if you try and take it from him, that's mine. That is mine. And he just freak out, start crying, throwing shit around. And that's not just him. I've seen it in other households when I go visit friends. It's, and it comes from our parents who act like they had nothing to do with any of this shit. When they yelled at us and said, hey, go watch TV, go to your room, go do this. At least in my room, I had a pen and a piece of paper I could draw on, and I was happy with that. These guys, they go to their room and they find some old cell phone laying around. They're like, shit, I know the Wi-Fi password. Just fucking get on this old phone that they found, and they're back to it again. They're fine. And we don't pay no attention to it anymore. We think we do, and we want to be good parents, but we're not paying attention to it. That's what I'm talking about the technology and everything. And it started bothering me because, like, I see my kids in passing in the morning. When I go to work, they go to school. When I get home, I go to bed. And I think I'm being a bad parent because I'm letting him have fun playing games or doing that. And I do that because I didn't have that shit when I was little. It's like, here, yeah, I'm happy you have this. When I should be going, hey, man, I'm tired of shit, but let's go down to the park and play basketball. And
No,
I think that
I like it, dude. I like where you're going with it.
I'm just irritated with myself too. So Lynn, I get you, man. I'd just want to fucking strangle the kid, but then love them, hug them at least really tight, and just
Super
be like,
tight.
you don't need
Really
that shit,
tight.
guys. I'm a dad. I got you.
No, I think we all get frustrated. I think we all get frustrated, and Brett brings this up, how easy it is for parents to use an iPad as a babysitter. Also, they throw a fit, hand them a phone or a tablet, and they shut up. I'm not going to be judgy on that one.
I'm guilty about that.
I think most people are guilty on that one, whether you like it or not. There's been a time where you're just like, give him the fucking iPad and shut him up and get him out of my way. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Riker. Riker's right in front of me right now, and he's looking at me like, what the hell, Dad?
Hey,
Come say hi,
Riker.
dude. We're live streaming, bud. Come say hi.
Dude.
Hello there.
What's up, man?
They said, what's up, man?
Sup?
Taking any Ubers lately?
No Ubers for him. All right, get out of here. Get out of here. What do you want? Guns? You can't have guns.
No, it's disappearing.
No, it's behind me.
Oh.
Watch
All right,
YouTube.
get out of here. Get out of here. Jesus. Working on shit.
Yeah, go on.
I need a wipe, Dad. No, it's behind.
Yeah, he's like, Dad, where's the lighter? I
Got
can't
any
find the
toilet
pipe.
paper?
Dad, you got a pipe? No, no, that's not what he's saying. Anyway,
exactly
where was I? Jesus Christ. That went off the rails.
We were in the middle of a long
the
rant
iPad.
about
Yeah.
let us something about
Simply
these
to
kids.
give
These
our
sons
kids
of
something to
bitches
do.
kids these
Now-
days.
So like the kids with iPads, I get it. There's got to be a limit to it though, because like it's crazy, and I always got worried. So most of you don't know, Riker had some vision problems when he was young. He had skin conditions. He had all kinds of conditions, but one of the things that I didn't really talk about a lot when he was younger was he had a lazy eye, and the doctor was like, I want him looking at this iPad. And I want him doing this game on the iPad because it's going to help train his eye. And I fucking hated that. I hated it because I felt like it. I felt like he's just going to get addicted to games. He fucking hates the iPad now. He won't touch the damn thing. He's so bored with that thing because all he thinks of is therapy now. So I guess it's different in different scenarios. It's easy to pass judgment when you see shit like that. But I'm probably really terrible. He's got a fucking gaming laptop, and the little son of a bitch will sit in his room and play that all fucking day if I let him. I have to go in and like kick the door open and act all crazy to get him to shut up. So I don't know. Lynn, you got girls coming up to about that age. What are your thoughts? What are you gonna have to deal with?
As far as what?
As far as having to deal with the craziness
off
of
a fucking
When
Yeah.
shit is real. 'Cause it's about-
dude, I'm a couple years just worried about fucking them like bringing boys home and shit. I mean that's my main concern. I'm all about these like little kids in Missouri trying to like come in with their I don't know. There's a lot of meth dealers around this. I'm like worst
Coming in
case
with-
scenario is where my problems are, and much yeah. Let them fucking watch some YouTube every now and then. I'm cool with it. Just don't bring any meth dealers. You know what I
Don't
mean?
watch YouTube on meth.
yeah.
Don't
No,
mess around.
That too.
don't mess around.
No mething. No mething in here. God damn it. But
See,
yeah,
that's what I said, man. Like,
I'm
we're
worried
getting
about
at
a lot
that
of shit with these
stage.
kids, but
Next thing
Jazz.
you know, get a note in your door saying, "Hey, adopt my kid."
Does Phil have any kids?
yeah.
Phil,
Oh, I
We're-
have one daughter.
I thought
She
you
turns
fell asleep.
11 this month, and this stupid virus ruined all of our birthday plans for her. She turned 11 later this month, and we were going to take her out. Whatever she wanted, it was going to be cheap, but I didn't care. But yeah, that all got ruined now. So
Well,
that's
how
unfortunate.
can we make it better?
So
Yeah.
you should slam her through a
Yeah.
table or something,
Never
you
thought
know?
of that
Like,
way. I mean, we're your friends. We're here.
hold on. Let's all give our suggestions. I loved Matt's and I loved Jeremy's.
'Cause I love
Jeremy,
it.
you go first. What was your suggestion?
I was saying, how can we make it better? I mean, we could come up with something to make.
Oh shit, where'd Jeremy go? Oh, sorry.
I disappeared.
And he-
There,
Hey,
Do it
there he's
away.
back. He's back. Go ahead, Jeremy. Start
I mean,
over.
As friends, I mean, we're here. I mean, how can we make it very special for her? I mean, we grew up in a society where we didn't have to have everything. We had little simple stuff to make our birthdays and special times amazing. So how can we help? We've been there.
Well, I've got an
It
idea.
says toilet paper.
Chicken, you're gonna hate this.
Oh
You really
god.
are, and I do apologize because it's gonna be a caterwauling of noise. But gentlemen, her name is Jo,
Oh,
What?
he cut.
and she
He
is
cut
gonna
out.
call happy birthday to her, and
Oh.
I can play this for her birthday. That's how we can make it better.
We can.
what'd you say? What was her name? It cut out.
Nickelback.
Josie.
So instead of us trying to sing happy birthday in unison, which will not happen on a live
Let's say,
stream, we're not
how
even
bad
gonna
will that turn
fucking
out?
try. That will be awful.
4-second delay. Yeah.
Just
I
get
will
Usher to do it.
play happy birthday music on here.
And we lip sing it.
Yeah, we can all lip sing it. We can. Yeah, it might work. It just might work.
We're gonna do Frank
Can you put a
Sinatra.
pic-
Happy
can you put a
birthday?
Ladies and
picture of
gentlemen,
Usher up
just
here?
tuning in. You know what? If you're not down with us singing happy birthday to an 11-year-old girl who is not going to have a happy birthday this year
I hope he
because
gets
of the
coronavirus.
coronavirus. Oh God, we said it twice, and I'm drinking scotch now. Thanks. God damn it. This is gonna be great. I got the Oban going on. I'm loving this shit. The Oban Little Bay, good choice, Phil.
You're still
I
drinking
love this.
that, Yeah.
This stuff is good. This is really good scotch.
Chicken bucket. We're gonna try it once, gentlemen. All of us.
Hold on. I got the music. It's almost queued up. It's coming, Phil. I just have to add the screen on here. All right. Is it a video? Yeah. Hey, it's a video. All right, fellas, get ready to lip sing. Let me make sure I got audio turned on, though. That could be a hindrance.
So no audio, huh?
We do it by sections. How good are we at that?
No, we're not good at anything right now, apparently. This is the first time for like everything that we're doing right now. So,
I'll do
We're
the
lip
happy
syncing?
birthday to you, Josie. Chicken, you do happy birthday to you. Jeremy, you do a second happy birthday to you.
Okay, here we go.
Birthday to you.
I am pulling it up.
Info bells.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I'm near.
From good friends and true, from old friends and new, may good luck go with you, and happiness too.
That's not the version of Happy Birthday I think any of us
Thank
fucking
God I'm
remember.
not the only one that thought that. It's like, what is going on here? I'm confused.
Why
You know
is
what?
that so weird?
Was that a Hanukkah one?
Did we just stumble
You should
upon
play-
a new topic here? Like, why is Happy Birthday songs on the internet so fucking weird?
Because everything on the internet's fucking
Is that
weird.
some like
Fair.
Actually, believe it or not, the happy
is that some
birthday
Kim Jong
song
Un
actually
shit?
Copyright.
Like, what happened to the Scooby Doo on Channel 2, Frankenstein on Channel 9?
That song's copyrighted. That's why you don't hear it in movies ever. You
Wade's
never
got
hear
it.
the happy birthday song in a movie.
I don't know.
unless
That
they
one
make-
might have been copyrighted. We might get kicked off of YouTube for that one. I don't know.
All right.
You should just play Old Town Road. Every 11-year-old loves that.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely get kicked off of YouTube for that.
No, you know what you had a player? Play Photograph by Nickelback.
No.
that I will get banned from YouTube for that.
Look at this photograph.
So,
Yeah,
Josie,
yeah, but
I
you
do
would make me
apologize. That
laugh.
was our
Oh,
attempt.
Matt, hold on. What's Matt got there by the
Oh,
camera?
I was going with Lynn's video.
Look at this photograph.
Yeah. Yeah.
I painted that logo, by the way.
Lynn painted the logo, and we drank in front of it. Way to go, team! Go team!
And it hangs on my fridge for eternity with everything else.
Eternity.
Eternity.
Every
used to
time
have
it
Lynn's,
makes you laugh, don't it?
I used to have Lynn's party invite. I don't know what happened to it. It blew away or something
Oh.
when he went to Djibouti, Africa.
Djibouti. I don't know.
I used to have that on my kids too for the longest time.
What else you fellas want to talk about tonight? We're about 11:15, 11:10, 11:15 right now.
Let's get ask the
Still early shit.
ask the
there
commenters
is
what they
one
got a
thing-
question for.
Well,
Yeah.
we're not getting a lot of comments right now.
Well,
How many viewers?
obviously, the KOE
Right,
nation
Yeah, we
is so
we have to do that.
overwhelmed.
All right. Stop talking over each other.
KOE.
Stop talking over each other. Let's go with Jeremy. Was it Jeremy talking or was it Matt? Matt, go.
I think it was Matt.
Matt, you were talking.
Phil, what do you think about the? What do you think about the Democrats throwing that money under there when about the abortion issue? Like, yeah, we'll help you out, and then just throw that abortion thing in there while they're trying to help everybody out, and then Donald Trump went around everybody. What do you think about that?
So you cut out there a little bit. What was the? Would you mind
So,
repeating the question?
so the question was in the bill that the House presented, where they threw in the abortion legislation into the bill for the coronavirus. We all need to drink real quick.
Oh shit!
Cheers, fellas.
Rolo. Go, Rolo. I don't know how it goes. Yeah.
Anyway, Phil.
I thought it was fish.
I will be perfectly honest. I am not familiar with this rider bill that's been introduced. It wouldn't surprise me. To be honest, I think trying to slip in any kind of partisan rider into this assistance package that's meant for people that are going to be affected by this virus, I think is truly despicable. But that's Washington. It's filled with about 600 people that rule you, and about 500 of them are just greedy, power-hungry shitheads. So,
I think this is a fair question. We'll start with Phil on this one. Who would make the best running mate for Joe? Coming from They Call Me the Dawn. Phil?
best running mate for Joe. I'm still maintaining it's going to be Kamala Harris, and if it ends up being Stacey Abrams, I don't know shit. Okay, I don't know a goddamn thing. I don't know how I get out of my driveway in the morning and arrive back safely at the end if Stacey Abrams is the VP candidate.
Lynn, Lynn, I'm going to move this to you. Who do you think will be the VP candidate for Joe Biden?
I think he's gonna bring back his old buddy, fucking Corn Pop. Biden 2020. Sorry. Fuck Joe Biden right in his fucking
Yeah, love it. Matt, you've been following politics at all? Who do you think Joe Biden's running mate's going to be?
You know, honestly, I didn't even know he was running. I just, every time I hear his name, I just think helicopter is all I think. So,
oh my God. Every time I hear helicopter, I think of a dick swinging in circles. So.
Right.
Well, that's what he did basically, right? So, but I'm sorry. My bad. Ross Perot.
Nice.
He is totally out of the loop. All right, Matt is insignificant on the political chat. Jeremy, who do you got for the VP for Joe Biden?
Jesus.
Really, I mean, honestly, I really haven't really been much paying attention to Joe Biden all that much. If anything.
Oh, are you a Trump supporting son of a bitch?
No. I mean,
you have to be. You haven't been paying attention? Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Which side are you on? Pick a side, you son of a bitch! You misogynistic son of a bitch!
No. I would rather go with Trump than anything else. I mean, any of the candidates. I mean, it's almost like a 2018 election. It's just horseshit.
Yeah. Most of them are. Most elections are. That's fair. Phil is probably right with his original prediction that there will be. Well, he predicted a female would be the one running
Sarah
for
Palin?
president. That's not going to happen. No, Sarah Palin's a fucking kind of a Republican. She's a weird Republican.
It's definitely going to be a female because that's the only way he's going to get votes. And she's black.
So Joe Biden's flat out said, I'm just going to pick a female. Like, he doesn't care if you were good at your job, if you're the best at your job. How about this? If we're going to pick, let's go down this road, Phil. Maybe you'll help me out with this one. We're going to pick the leader of the free world, the most prosperous, most fucking biggest country in the world. Let's pick the leaders. We decided Joe Biden's gonna be president, even though he flat out said that I'm only gonna run for probably one term and I'm too old and somebody else have to step in. Let's put that aside. Let's say he could do a full 8 years. he's going to pick a VP. Who will take over for him if he steps aside?
Brett.
It's got to be the best, the brightest in the world. What's he say? What does he say? What does he say he's going to do? He says, don't care who it is, I'm going to pick a woman. Phil, thoughts?
Oh, I thought you were going to say, what does he do? He picks Michelle Obama. Like,
That's coming. It's coming.
That's
It's
something I'm
coming.
giving you credit.
Brett called that one out.
You predicted.
She looks like a raptor
I
from
do have to
Jurassic
say-
Park.
Now,
She scares me.
yeah,
She doesn't
I do
want.
have to also-
She hates fat kids.
By the
Phil.
way.
All right, let's
By
let
the way-
let's let Phil talk. Let's let Phil talk.
I will say, Matt, you're dating yourself a little bit here. These goddamn sons of kids today with their tablets, and I think Ross Perot, that'd be an awful fine vice presidential candidate.
Look, mother-
It'd be a hard time. Sorry, I couldn't help but it's pretty funny. But and coming back to your topic, Chicken, whoever Biden picks as his vice presidential candidate will be the de facto Dick Cheney of that administration. George W. Bush was not really as in control of that administration and did very much a lot of the power behind the throne, if you will. And so if you do have Kamala Harris coming in with her California
Wait.
Michelle.
You just admitted what I used to talk about all the time when I was in high school.
Well, when you said it was done all bullshitty, snidely, and liberally.
But it was still true.
No,
It was still true.
maybe a little.
Or a lot.
Jesse, tell you I'm an anarchist and don't give a shit about any of this.
No, we don't care, Matt.
I know.
Matt, fuck
Neither
off.
do I, actually. I just wanted to drink with you guys.
Lynn, do you care? Like you served in the military, like
Yeah.
you got more of a vested interest, but you still don't care.
I stopped caring about no particular reason. I stopped caring.
God damn it! I'm reading the chats.
Sorry.
Wade
Kind of.
Wade said coronavirus in the chat.
That motherfucker.
Drink.
Hey, you
Fucking Wade, you son of a bitch! You better be drinking too, buddy.
Wade, you better be drinking with us. So what was this question here? With beer flu, in parentheses, he says it. What are your thoughts on the payout plan to subsidize the American people? And do you think it is even a possible action to pay out the working class Americans? All right, Phil, go ahead. I'm pondering here.
You know, so the current plan that I've heard put forward is $1,000 a month, and I just gotta say, if I was Andrew Yang right now, I'd be like, dude, this is all the shit I've been saying. Like suddenly, the Andrew Yang freedom dividend that I used to make fun of you about, Chicken, seems to be something that's. I'm
So-
a little slow on that one.
So I don't know why you, Phil. I don't know why you slide that one my way because I am not a fan of Andrew Yang's plan. However, like you're right, this is right up Andrew Yang's alley, but it's in crisis time, so it makes more sense to me right now. Now let's equate this to average day worker. So my wife is one of the lower. I'm not gonna say lower income. She makes a lot more than your lower income worker does, but like she only qualifies for the $1,000 a month if her job was to be cut off. That's not enough. it's still like we're gonna be fine. She can get the $1,000. We'll be fine. We'll make by. We'll be okay. But most Americans, no. That $1,000. If you're making $20,000 a year, sure, that's gonna be huge for you. If you're making $30,000 a year, it starts getting a little tougher. In the higher that bracket gets, it gets a little tougher.
If you're still working, it would be great.
Right, but if you're not working, they only give you $1,000 a month. That's not enough. But here's you're fucked. Here's the part that the news doesn't tell you, because CNN's driving this shit down your throat right now. If you haven't been paying attention, you can not only when they pass this stimulus, from the way I understand it, is the federal government will give you this $1,000 a month, but you can still collect unemployment from the State Department. So not only can you get 50% of your income from most states through unemployment and that $1,000. So we figured it up with my wife. We'd be short $150 a month on income. So if you use all your resources, that's not that bad. It works out. So I'm looking for an argument against this. So anybody want to raise their hand and say that this is a bad plan, or Jeremy's right on Johnny on the spot here. Jeremy, it's all you, buddy.
I think it is a bad plan because, I mean, we're going to have to pay for it somehow, right?
Yeah, we got to pay for it. I agree.
It's how is this going to go with, who's going to pay for it, or what's it going to come out of? In my situation, I'm paid salary, so I don't know how. I mean, either way, I'm screwed out of it because I got to meet hours for mine. So, like, either way, I will get paid for missing. Like right now, my boss told me to take the week off. So that's a week of hours I'm missing that I have to make up for when, if things clear up. So, I mean, in my understanding, it's like, who's paying for it? How is this getting paid?
Sure. Phil had his hands raised.
Oh, I was stretching out there a bit, but I mean, tying into what you're saying there, sir. On the farm, we've just kind of made the determination that we are going to keep the seed flowing out as much as we possibly can. The food infrastructure must stay running.
Agreed.
Even if every last one of us is sick, we're going to make sure at least two of us are out keeping it flowing. So we made that determination.
Shit, I'll go with that plan. I mean, I make less than $1,000 a month, so I'll go with it.
Matt's like, sign me up. I'll take a
Sign
raise.
me up, shit.
Yeah,
and then I could file on it. The only thing about unemployment that would suck is that you have to keep applying for jobs and dealing with shit on the internet. And
it'll be easy to do because unemployment rate is estimated to jump upwards close to 20% to some estimates within the coming weeks. So
it's usually up to the person to follow through with like doing.
Well, I think most people that are looking for money and that are looking to get a job and that actually want to take care of their family are not only going to take those steps and take those priorities. I think like when we go back to the days of thoughts around why was Social Security invented, why was fucking unemployment benefits brought up, like why was all this stuff brought up? It was because people needed work and they needed help. It was a lot of good, willing people needed help. We're about to get back to that time. Hopefully it lasts like only a few months and it's over, but we're about to hit that time to where real people need help. And it's not about people gouging the system. It's about people going, okay, thank you for having this program in place. Now let's use it. Let's go forward, which we can take that platform multiple directions. Lynn, I saw your hand raised first. I think I'll shoot to you. What are your thoughts?
All right. 1,000 a month covers my house payment. It doesn't counter any of the other utility bills that I pay. My electric bill was $500 last month. Yeah, as fuck. But I'm in Missouri, and yeah, they have like a fucking heat pump for a fucking furnace apparently. So yeah, I need to reinvest in a different type of furnace. But either way, even now I'm married. So does that go 1,000 for the wife and 1,000 for me, or is it just 1,000 for the household? That's another question.
That's a good question.
And on top of that, as long as I'm fucking working and I get a magical $1,000, the fuck, I'll be happy. But it's like, hey, here's an extra $1,000 you didn't expect. I'd be all right with it as long as I'm still working. I've missed the last couple of days because I had like a fucking head cold, but I'm too chicken shit to fucking go to work because I don't want anybody thinking that I'm an asshole because I'm going out spreading some kind of fucking disease or something. So I've been sitting at home, and I'm more than likely I'll go to work tomorrow. Because you know what? Fuck it. They ain't paying me for yesterday or today. I didn't show up to work. So until they can guarantee that my ass is covered, then yeah, I'm gonna go to work. And if I have something, then fuck it, I'm gonna spread it like everybody else is, because damn meme of fucking 20,000 fucking kids running around the goddamn Texas at the fucking beach out there partying it up. Well, I can work and I can support my fucking kids because they're out partying, spreading the disease. Well, I'm gonna go to the fucking work. I don't care. That's my whole thoughts on it.
Good. I see Jeremy's itching to ask. I saw Phil had his hand raised right before that. Let's go to Phil first, and then we'll jump back over to Jeremy.
Just a very quick point, then I'll let you get in, Jeremy. The brilliance of this new proposed legislation, it's Chicken and Lynn. I've noticed with both of you, the way Trump has sold it, he has you both thinking past the sale. Lynn was immediately thinking about things that he could do with this money rather than, are we going to new legislation give everyone $1,000 a month? He's already got a lot of people, not just you guys. There's millions of people that he's got thinking past this sale, and that's good persuasion. To you, sir.
No, good point. Jeremy, thoughts?
When you're talking about like your electric bill and stuff like that, I mean, I don't know if it's a hoax or not, but I've seen that some way of form that they said that they're gonna make it where electric companies and gas companies are not even gonna charge you for the times that you're at home and laid off. So, I mean, if you look at it this way, I mean, if they're going to really do that, I mean, you got $1,000 to support for yourself. And if so, I mean, I don't know if that's different states or not. I've seen stuff that were saying, like here in Nebraska, they were saying like rent people that are paying rent, that, like if it's going to last a month or not, they shouldn't have to pay for that electricity, gas, and stuff like that. That it's all a write-off. But then you sit there and think about it's like, well, that's money in their pockets. They got employees they gotta pay. So it's like, how does that all work out? I mean, it's a whole chain reaction. But I mean, it's just a thought, sitting there, when you said you got electricity and stuff like that to pay for. There's certain states that said they're making it where you don't have to pay for that.
I don't know. I think it's a slippery slope to get down there when it comes to thinking about like paying utilities, paying bills, and all that. I think what Trump's proposing is just like a flat out like, here's $1,000. You fucking figure out what you need to do with it. Be big boys and girls. Hopefully, we all are. There's gonna be abuse with it, but there's also going to be
$12,000 a year for everybody. Yeah, you're right, Chicken. There will be abuse.
yeah, there'll be a ton of abuse, but
What are you gonna do? I mean,
Here's my sorry.
if you're gonna give people money, if you're gonna try to help people, at one point you're gonna have to start trusting them. So give them a little extra cash. There'll be some more groceries in the fridge. I guarantee you.
sure. Lynn, go ahead. What were you getting at?
All right. So where I'm getting at is if they give a family household $1,000 a month, right? Well, I'm married, and they'll only give me $1,000, but they'll give two individuals $1,000 each. So I should just go out and file for divorce, just so I can get $2,000 a month.
Oh God,
You know what I mean?
That'll
There's a
happen.
loophole.
That'll happen.
In the system. It's fucking stupid. So I don't know. It's people are gonna be fucking the system over is what I'm getting at.
You're right. They will be.
That's
Agreed.
been going on for as long as there's a system, now,
Right.
So
We get
what are you gonna do?
taxes.
True.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But I mean, if you look at it this way, like the whole
We lost Matt.
dollar thing is, I won't see that because either way I'm getting paid, but I'm missing out on my hours that I have to meet. So, I mean, I get screwed out of it. There's no way he's gonna make up the hours I have to meet. That's the shitty part about being on salary. Like I'm on a yearly salary, I gotta meet hours. So the hours I'm losing, I still have to make up for.
Yeah. I sympathize with you on that one to a certain extent, but I don't know. I have plenty of work. I have shit I can do. I'm in the industry right now that's like being told to don't give a shit, get out there. Like it's weird.
I don't understand like why I can't get out there. I do landscaping. I'm outside. I don't have to deal with people.
It's not
besides my coworkers.
Yeah, I get it. Landscaping I get is like, yeah. But I think what everybody's saying is landscaping's not important. But
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, well,
I don't give a shit
for landscaping if they're not getting paid right
if
now.
if the world ends tomorrow. I don't give a shit what my yard looks like.
Exactly.
I don't.
And it's like, either way, it's like I look at myself. It's like, well, I'm kind of fucked out of either
Yeah.
or.
No, you're in a good money making industry. It's just
Oh yeah,
It's not
I could do
essential.
a simple little fucking walkway, and bam, there's $50,000 right there.
yeah.
We're doing
I'll-
like maybe 50 feet of worth of fucking laying some stones down.
Right. I'll be honest, when the shit hit the fan though, like in my position where I'm at, and so I oversee 26 different stores, and I'm evaluating this as everything's coming in. And Phil, you and I had chatted about this weeks prior, and talked. There might be a little prep that needs to happen. Yeah, this might get a little crazy. We kind of joked that it might be where it is today. Like that was the joke. Where it is today was the joke. The extreme joke is where it's about to get. Because this shit hadn't even started. Like this shit's going to get fucking real way faster than we want to know. I'm going to... I don't have it pulled up here. I can get it pulled up in just a moment, but I'm betting that by what was it, a day and a half ago we were at 4,000 people, or no, what was it, yesterday we were at 4,000 people. I'm looking at it on my screen right now. I guess I can fucking pop it in. We got Matt joining back in with us. I got this badass screen pulled up with the live. We're at 6,513 people live streaming right now. That's this is just gonna keep going. We're gonna hit 10 to 40,000 people in the next couple weeks, probably, depending on how bad this escalates. If we like shorten the curve, sure, we'll hit that like 15 to 20,000. If we don't, this thing could skyrocket real quick. So, I might defer to Phil a little bit on this one, as I know he's more. He's more into the geopolitical arena than most folks I know, but I'll definitely ask you guys to chime in too. Raise your hands if you got any questions. But Phil, where do you think this is going?
We're in a pandemic, which, yeah, a couple weeks ago we were taking this lightly, but I did want to say I've been out in public a lot lately, which I know that's not good, but I've been helping everybody doing their last minute prepper buys. And I have heard the word apocalypse out of more people's mouths in the grocery stores and Walmarts I've been to in the last 72 hours than I have ever heard in casual conversation in my entire life. So Tony made a good point when he was on the Dog and Chicken show. The real sickness is not the virus. The real sickness to be worried about is the fear, and it's
a mass hysteria.
So let's read the question from Wade here. If it were to happen and we got put into a national quarantine, how do you think it would play out? Only law enforcement, EMS, fire, first responders, they're the only ones allowed out. National Guard called out martial law. In my opinion, that's like the extreme. I think we see some remnants of this coming. I don't think it's going to get this far, but I think something similar will happen.
If you could actually say the death toll of this virus is 100,000, then what this comment's not even really all that far off. That's what we would see. There would be National Guard trucks pulling into this little 300-person pound that I'm standing in. A National Guard truck would pull, drop off supplies. No one would be allowed to leave, and that would be existence for about a month if 100,000 people die of this virus. So everybody thinks that never happened. Saying that'll never happen for the last 3 weeks, and it keeps fucking happening. And the idea that it's not is, I keep telling people, and I'm sorry we're gonna have to drink. Wake up and smell the Corona limes, folks. It's getting fucked.
See that come.
Son of a bitch. Here we go. Another drink.
I don't think there will be a martial law. I mean, a martial law would only take effect for government fully shut down.
Lynn, what are your thoughts? Lynn was actually in the military. He gets a voice.
Well, let's see. I was gonna just kind of pan it off to West Virginia. Apparently, they have no cases. So,
No, they do now. They
just
do
not
now.
reporting anything.
Same way with Alaska.
Okay, I was
Something
like,
to do with
holy
the
shit.
inbreeding.
Yeah, yeah. Your cousin fucking power combined.
Dad is the
You're immune.
Well, that's what we're trying to do with this virus.
Did you say coronavirus?
Yeah, that's what we're trying
God
to do.
damn it! God damn it,
Yeah.
Matt!
Well, I mean,
You
we
son of a
haven't been
bitch!
drinking that much, so
I was just trying to clarify that. He broke up for a second. Sorry.
just coronavirus.
I'm drinking scotch, you cocksuckers. Stop it. This shit gets harsh.
Oh, wait, did he say it again? Shit.
Say what?
Don't
You
you do it. Don't you do it.
My,
Do what?
my.
This episode is brought to you by Oban Little Bay.
What's up, my son?
It'll get you drunk.
What's up, boys? I got the boys out here now.
Aw. Let's see him.
What's up, guys?
Look at that. You're famous, buddy. You're live.
What?
Hey, little
What's my
guy.
line putting on?
While you guys are getting crazy over there, I'm pulling up.
We have in Nebraska chicken.
Here,
Let me get you the most up-to-date information
Yeah.
here. 1 second, Matt. I'm gonna one person at a time. Hold on.
Get in that go.
Jeremy, go ahead.
What?
Jeremy, go ahead.
Okay, I noticed the lack of virus in like the really colder places. And usually viruses really travel more in cold environments. But you've noticed, a lot of less society lives in colder areas. I mean, like you look at Iceland, you look at Alaska. I mean, what they just finally got their first one today? Because yesterday I looked, they had none.
In Iceland? Yeah, Iceland's at 247.
Oh God. Well, it's no longer Iceland anymore, huh? Hotspot.
Yeah, it's a hotspot now.
Well, Antarctica.
What's the exact
let's
number
look.
for the
South
state of Nebraska?
Dakota's
What's
up
the exact
to-
number for the state of Nebraska, Chicken?
I just looked. Nebraska is at 21 confirmed.
We're at 24 now, actually.
So it must have been 3 new cases. So this site typically is a little behind.
Today we hit 24.
Let me jump to
Oh,
a different
hooray.
one. I like the other stream that
It's
I have.
Doctor too.
Yeah, you sent me the link to that. Yeah.
But hey, it actually is a testament to our response here in Nebraska. The fact that we are only at 24 cases. The state of New York has 1,700 cases right now, confirmed cases. 1,700.
So here's the world. United States at 6,513. Yesterday at about this time was 2,000 less.
United Kingdom, they're doing good.
We're catching up to France. We're gonna surpass France pretty soon.
I'll be trying to get the heads up support and help friend mine.
Fair enough.
What's with that?
I'm hearing a lot of echoes there.
Yeah, I'm from everybody.
Everybody do a mic mute and then unmute.
I'll just mute Phil real quick, and then let's do sound check. Cooner, go.
Sound check. Good. 1, 2, 3.
Lynn, go.
Skate.
Matt, go.
Yeah.
Okay. Phil, go.
I'm getting a little delay myself. I'm hearing all of you gentlemen.
Same.
It's weird.
Same.
Hopefully it's not coming through on the broadcast. I don't hear it on my end. I don't hear an echo from any of you guys. I do hear
but
I do hear some delays. I don't hear any echoes. Just make sure you don't have the podcast playing in the background, because that will cause the echo. And sometimes you don't even know if you're on your computer. Sometimes the YouTube will pop up on its own. I just sounded like Bernie Sanders. I said the YouTube. But if you're on your computer, just double check. Make sure YouTube likes to open an extra window and just play our stream without you even realizing it.
that's too much Pornhub.
Yeah, Pornhub will do it. It's fair. That's fair.
They come
Yeah.
on my lap.
But yeah, I think we need to get away from this Corona shit, because like we're losing viewers. Yeah, it's garbage.
All right.
Someone talking about drinking too much Scott.
I'll drink. Jesus,
So
I
back to
earned that one,
Nickelback.
but god damn it, we lost half our viewers watching that map. Jesus.
Back to Nickelback.
Well, I mean, it's a quarter till 12.
Well, I mean, it was nothing
Central
but,
time.
I'm echoing, you're echoing. No, we're not. Yeah,
Jeffrey Meyer, I believe we're only at 24,
Shit's-
bud.
that shit's true.
But I
Hey,
don't know. We could have got
we're at
one
24.
within the last.
Let's do what we can
2
to try
hours.
and keep it no more than that.
Lincoln County just got their first case, so maybe we are at 25.
Ooh, that's a little fucking close. I'm 40 minutes away.
Wade Taylor wants to know who's telling the truth. We are,
Hey, at all
motherfucker.
times,
We
everything
are.
I thought it was
I say comes
23
out of my
cases,
mouth is
but
absolute gospel
Tell the truth, not but the truth.
Oh, we all talked over each other. We're telling the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Wade
But I'm
should get
telling
on here and play some music.
Drum roll, please.
33 in Nebraska. We got 25 from Jeff, and Wade is saying 33. Wade, where are you getting your information? Please post it, sir, as I have not seen 33 being reported.
Fox News.
No, Fox News has actually been downplaying most of this, believe it or not. Lincoln County, not Lancaster.
6 hours ago, Nebraska's 23rd case of coronavirus. Sorry for
It's
the
23. That's what I heard too.
Fair. I don't know. We're not going to argue over semantics because guess what? Whether it's 24 today or
suit on right now.
whether it's 24 today or 33 today, it doesn't matter because it's going to be higher than that in 4 days.
Truth is, we're all infected.
Well, honestly, I haven't seen why we haven't done a state border like closed down. Like every state border just closed down and quarantined.
Well, fuck you, dude. I'm in South Dakota and we got our shit handled, dude. So piss off. You shut your border. I don't give a fuck. That's your problem.
Well, we need to. We're the ones that are inbreeding them in and trying to take care of
You're
it.
inbreeding them?
Yeah, we're the only ones doing tests and sticking shit in their cornholes. and stuff.
Lynn's up first.
All right. So, hey, do you guys remember like season 1 or 2 of The Walking Dead?
Mm-hmm.
A buddy of mine fucking
Yeah.
pointed this shit out on Facebook the other day. It was when the dude at the CDC, we all have it. We all have the virus. Wouldn't it be fucked up if that's the truth? I mean,
Well,
we already have it.
yeah.
You're all fucking.
As soon as you
wouldn't it be
hit a
awesome?
certain point, yeah, it just comes out. Fair enough.
It really is the truth. That's the truth.
We got cancer. You don't get cancer. I mean, technically, you have cancer already in your body. It's just what makes it become more epidemic than what it is.
Fair enough. Matt, what were you going after here? We got clarification. Bread Delay says 7
Brett.
being evaluated and 2 confirmed in Lincoln County. So
Well, what I
it
was-
sounds like we got it
what I
all
was
straightened out in the
trying-
chat.
Okay. I didn't take this shit seriously until like I was writing a promissory note at work, gave me $500 for fucking food to travel to Grand Island for a week, whatever, and I was like, shit. So my brother calls me, and I don't normally take it seriously because everything out of his fucking mouth is something about the fucking Bible, and he starts panicking. And my one worry is that my brother went to Walmart to buy a shotgun because of this, because of the coronavirus.
You know how many people are buying guns right now? It's mass hysteria.
Ah,
people
you
are
fucker.
Jesse,
people are going back and buying guns and ammo like they used to. This is nothing new.
my brother is buying a shotgun.
I drank.
He
Does he
probably
know how to
should.
do it?
For what?
Good
What?
for him.
Why are we drinking?
I'm drinking the coronavirus.
Oh, God,
Because he said it.
motherfucker.
Fucking said it again.
And because if you both, you, Lynn, even Jeremy, know my brother, he's buying a shotgun, and that's dangerous for all of us.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
probably
Does he
is.
know how to use it?
Wouldn't
That's
trust
a
any
fair
y'all
question,
brothers, but
Jeremy.
He's kind of
It's like,
he's kind of a dude to
did you
do.
go buy 22 rounds for it?
Phil,
Hey, get it
Yes,
fucking
sir.
head.
Phil,
to me,
I
if you
hold on,
feel me-
Phil, hold on. I get a specific question for you because I need you to fill some time.
What do we got, sir?
What
I
do
love
you
this.
see today's current climate of the mass hysteria around guns, the need for them, the not need for them, but now where we're at today? If society breaks down, walk us through a timeline of how this would look, of when is it time to panic? When is it not time to panic? Because right now, I think we're in like, if we put this in 10 stages, we're in like stage 2. I really think we've just entered the corridor of if shit really did hit the fan. Say this coronavirus thing, goddamn it, drink. Say this thing really took off.
Love that, Scott.
Walker.
Sorry. Say this thing really takes off. We're in stage 2 right now, and we have 10 stages. How do we avoid stage 10? And what's this look like for the country?
There's only 3 things that need to be consistent to prevent social unrest in any modern Western nation. Only 3 things. So long as there is beer in the fridge, some sort of easily digestible nonsense on the television, and when you hit a button, your shit flushes away and you don't have to think about it anymore, things will be okay. The very second any one of those 3 is interrupted in any way, less so the television, but much more so the first 2, there'll be people in the streets.
So, Phil, sorry, here, raise my hand.
Go ahead, sir.
You're saying throw an iPad at them, let them watch YouTube. And I just told you that we're way past stage 2 because my brother, if you don't know him, he's buying a shotgun. And it made me go buy groceries with money I don't have.
It better make you go buy a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This shit is crazy on that level because my depressed ass brother who turned to the fucking Bible of all things bought a shotgun. That should worry everybody in the nation. I'm sorry. I wish I could broadcast it over every radio wave. Let them know that my brother bought a shotgun. And y'all should be worried because it made me worried. And I don't worry about shit ever.
Like,
So, hey,
Chicken the other day was saying, shit, I don't know. I'm thinking about loading my guns up. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing not already loaded up? What?
Agreed.
I'm sorry. If you are, go ahead, Lynn. Go ahead, sir.
Give him
Yes.
5 minutes.
So apparently Matt's little brother, he took the advice of Joe Biden, and he went out and bought a shotgun.
Okay.
As Joe
But he
Biden
didn't
went
pull his wang out, so that's good too.
No, it wasn't an AR-14 or an AR-18 or an A-65,
out.
but it was a
Love it.
shotgun.
I'm
That's what Joe
I'm making
Biden
an
said.
AR-22.
Shit gets real. I'm gonna go to fucking
now. It'd be a fully auto.
pick up Colby and Brian, and we're going straight up to South Dakota to hide out with Chicken. So
Hey, ain't shit going on up here.
that's that's my plan.
Come to
Like,
Missouri,
we're
we're
gonna
good.
carpool.
The only thing South Dakota got going for them are some squaws. That's about it.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but-
quiet here.
Let's get that back up.
I would get up to Sisselton. They're fucking nuts up there.
It's not that bad in Sisseton. Come on, dude.
It's dirty.
It's quiet.
I was up there for fucking 7 weeks. I hated that place.
If you go into Sisseton, yeah, it's because it's
nasty.
literally its own independent country, like that little itty bitty town. They can do whatever
Go to
the fuck they
casino
want
and
there.
You don't even get ID. They're like, oh, just come in. And I was like, all
Yeah.
right, sweet.
Yeah. And if you
That
get
North
stabbed
Dakota-
there, good fucking luck. That's on you,
Right.
buddy. You went there.
I just
Like-
went there to get the fucking cheap cigarettes, okay? That's
That-
all I cared
it's-
about. Indian
So-
On the
reservation.
res? Are you on the res?
So here's Sisseton. Like it's one of those little blips in the world. It's a town like smaller. It's like the size of Fairmont. Like,
It's
it's
small, nasty Wichita, Kansas.
no, it's not even that big. Wichita's decent size. This town is nothing.
That's small.
This is small. This
It's like
Wichita's not
Fairmont
small.
if it was nasty like Wichita.
Yeah, there you go. If Fairmont was as gross as Wichita, and that's what it is. Like, it's fucking weird. They have their own laws. They do whatever the fuck they want. And the federal government can't touch them. They pass their own marijuana legalization, which South Dakota, I'm gonna tell you, you don't get away with shit up here. Like, they will fucking pin you to the ground if they find anything on you. Not in Sisseton. Can't do shit in Sisseton. They shut that shit down. But you know what? Sisseton sucks to get to. Yeah, like you get to Sioux Falls, then you have to drive 2 hours north to Watertown, and then you're like, oh, I'm almost there.
Yeah, Watertown's the only Walmart.
Nope. Yeah, you're still a half hour away. You're still a half hour away from getting to this Paradise Land, and then you get to Paradise Land, and you're like, dude, I'm about to get shanked. You feel like you're in prison.
Exactly. We get there, we're like,
fucked.
where's the nearest fucking Walmart? Like, we look it up 2 hours away. It's like, well, we're kind of fucked. It's like, well, let's see what kind of shithole this place is.
Wade, I agree. Fairmont is gross. But you haven't seen the world, buddy. Well, not at least Sisseton. You may seen some other towns, but you haven't seen Sisseton. Sisseton's fucking gross.
Especially when you got nasty
I don't know what the last
squaws coming to your hotel
years
and
because
just wanting some.
but fucking, it was
Wade,
coming up.
you think
It coming
retail's
up,
gonna-
I'm a city guy?
No. Retail ain't gonna collapse. That'd be the last thing that fucking
They
collapses.
kidding me? See how much toilet paper they sell?
Exactly. It's like,
We're the
why
only
didn't
ones that can fucking do
invest in
anything.
it?
Let me give you, Phil, you can help me out with this one. Let's give an economics lesson on how the world's working right now and how retail's propping everything up while the world's falling apart and while America's infrastructure is just like crumbling. Retail's holding it together because we have the infrastructure, we have the supply chains, we have everything you need to keep everything alive. Phil, disagree, agree? Where you at?
Retail sales is definitely a lot more direct and gets you your needs in the moment a lot faster than. It's really the only thing Jeff Bezos doesn't have going for him. If he could somehow, you click it and it's at your door in seconds, that would be his ideal world. But we don't have that. So we have the current retail infrastructure, and yes, it's going to be what's holding up a lot of people until they turn the spigot off, which today I saw people that are sure that the spigot's going to get turned off.
Well, yeah, we saw some concerns that Amazon saying they're only going to deliver to necessities.
Medical.
Yeah, it's only certain items they're going to fulfill. So that could hurt Amazon in the long run. Walmart, of course, could have the same issues. I'm really looking to see some information behind the scenes on this because, like, I don't know where Amazon got this from, and I'm guessing this is just speculation. I know Bezos has been talking just like Walmart has with the White House. I think there is a backdoor deal going on right now. This is speculation that Amazon's gonna be like a major supplier of all U.S. goods when it comes to medications. So, and you know what? Good on Amazon. I'm not a Amazon fan, of course. They're trying to put my company under, but Amazon's going to shut down sales on their website to non-essential goods to fulfill the orders of the U.S. government. Now, get down to the conspiracy lane. Wow, that gets a little weird, doesn't it? Like, you shut down, the goods that the American people need. Now, who's deciding what the American people need? right? That's going to be the next argument. So, any thoughts on that, Matt?
Yeah, the thing is, I just looked on Amazon tonight because my ass was watching Doomsday Preppers, and I was like, oh, shit, I'll look up can I order a bug out pack right now? You know, like every item on their list unavailable to the public. Everything. Everybody's showing me pictures. Okay, at work, I'm traveling to Grand Island right now, and they're showing me pictures of places that everything's out of bread, everything's out of toilet paper, everything's out of fucking canned goods, flour, all the essentials that you need. You know,
Flour,
and
right? I can went find that today.
yeah, I actually bought some flour and some yeast and shit just in case because I got a bread maker because everybody's freaking out about bread. It's like, well, there's other ways to make bread.
Right.
Yeah, there is. I mean, but
I went to fucking go get flour and it was all gone.
These motherfuckers are cornering everything right now. And my say is that what are they distracting us from? What's the real issue here? Because everybody's getting sick. Well, Trump. Well, if you wouldn't have brought everybody into the Midwest that's sick, there probably would not be more people sick. This shit came from where? China, Ukraine, all those other places. And he flew everybody over here to quarantine them where? Ashland?
So we're getting into the conspiracy theories of this? Is that where this is going?
It fucks with me, yes.
Go, Phil. Go.
I was going to say they're being quarantined in a facility in Omaha as we speak. The other thing I was going to say is be careful about what you say you have and don't have. Dream case. There's no sympathy for the person in this case, but I just want it to be highlighted as to what could happen to you in the future. There's a guy in Tennessee who he bought ahead of this whole thing 18,000 little packets of hand sanitizer, and he was going to resell them at an increase.
I will fight you. I will fight everybody.
What?
Fuck that. I'll go buy some Everclear. Fuck hand
The state
sanitizer.
of Tennessee came and he was ordered. He basically gave 2/3 of it away. The state of the Tennessee came in and confiscated the last third, and they're using it for their own purposes. So,
But wasn't that
too
accidental?
much.
Didn't he say that was
Whatever is
accidental?
deemed too much.
Shit.
Well, hang on.
I
Hang on.
bought shit.
How do you accidentally fucking buy fucking thousands of things of fucking hand sanitizer
It wasn't that
on accident? Whoops, sorry.
I bought shit I don't need. I filled this shit. Like, I was like, here, I'm going to buy all this corn and green beans, and all this shit. Like,
Who doesn't eat corn?
fucking...
The point is,
fucking
you need
mad.
to understand
Yeah.
what happens when the government says, well, you have 3 bars of soap when you only need 1. We're going to need to cut back your rations, citizen. That's what I'm getting at, is this is the very real reality we find ourselves if this virus hits 100,000 deaths.
If it comes to that, that's straight up calling martial law, though, when they come into your own home and saying that you can only have this and this and this.
Where I've told
That's
you the
what,
exact
that's
number,
what panics me is that martial law bullshit.
things get worse. So wash your hands, folks, for freedom.
Flip here for me.
And look, I only got so much left.
I know.
Scrounging that. I've had this for like 3 years.
That is also why I picked up a bottle of Everclear. I could just pour a little of that shit
Right?
on my hands, and that shit is clean.
I was talking to
Stood there, I was like thinking about
this
buying
thing.
bottles of Everclear and just mix it with some fucking.
Lick your
Jello.
fingers while you're at it.
Yeah, I mean, Everclear, they've actually said straight up, it is actually a disinfectant.
I've been around and hidden things.
Okay.
All right. I left the podcast for fucking 5 minutes and shit hit the fan.
Well, when
Yes.
does it not?
Oh, he left. I didn't know. It was actually going good. What happened?
No. Nobody's
Are we a
leaving.
little yelling over each other?
I'm muting sounds in the background. We got a lot of background noise going on.
Ryder joined in. Howdy, John.
Howdy,
Employee
John.
of mine.
We got Trump stays president with martial law. Do you think it'll get to that, Phil?
No.
Oh boy, here's the thing.
Government have shut down.
If you get to 100,000 death points, is there really any? Hang on, guys. Is there really any situation in which the election is not postponed?
They shouldn't even worry about the election. That's not even the big worry, though. Like,
if this virus lasts beyond the summer, the likelihood of the election being postponed is pretty much 100%.
Yeah, I mean, the focus should be more worried about this virus. I mean, it shouldn't even be worried about, who's going to be the next president. That can wait another day. I mean,
well, it's easy to say that, Jeremy.
I know,
but you've seen CNN, and they would lose their shit over what you just said.
I know they would.
We just gotta deal with Trump because the world's gonna come to an end. Oh my God! Vote him out before we die. Like, that's what it's coming to.
I mean, realistically, I mean, you look at it this way. What matters, human society or one man's fucking human society?
I understand what you're saying but I think even if we were to hold the election on the normal day, virus, no virus, even if it is really bad, I see Trump taking it because he has some of his branding as security president. I want to secure our borders. I want to build up our military. I support.
Yeah, he's doing good on that.
I am the law and order security president. That's how he sold himself. Whether you agree or disagree, that's his branding, and that's what's going to be carrying the day here in the election.
So we're at 3 hours.
Trump doing whatever his wig tells him to do.
Leave him in there. Let's not give two fucks about who's going to be next. It's like, leave what's there, and then worry about later on who's going to be next. Because obviously he's doing good. I mean, he's shutting things down. He's doing the proper thing right now.
As much as I hate to agree, you do have a very good point. Like, yes, he might not be perfect, but he's the leader that we have right now, and it's what we are working with. And yeah, he's doing the proper steps, and there's really nothing else you can really ask of a president. No president ever goes into office being, boy, I hope I'm the one that has to call martial law because of a national disaster. Boy, that would be so wonderful. So I understand what you're saying, but Chicken, would you mind reading this next comment to us?
He calls the death points.
He calls the death point. What's that mean?
What do you mean, Brett?
Am I missing something here? I don't know where that's coming from.
Regardless, I see Trump taking it just because of his branding. Joe Biden, if he can get enough people thinking back to normal, that's a pretty appealing use in advertising more than anything else. The yearning for nostalgia. Nostalgia is this odd yearning that makes you want something that may have never even existed. And so if he can give you the idea back to normal, there's going to be some people that are going to be very excited by that.
Got some insight here.
I got it.
Okay, here we go.
He called the deaths points. Phil did.
You did.
You called deaths points? I wasn't there for that. I ran upstairs. I just got back here, so
I can't remember what that was.
There you go. Would it have been in a previous one?
Anybody have context on that, Jeremy?
I think it might have been previous live views or live videos you guys did. Am I right, Brett? Hopefully. I think so.
I
mean,
did you different points at different points in time? But I don't know if I did say something like that. It was
Brett. Be more specific, not Pacific.
That kind of triggered something there. I just thought of something. Okay, so this company that we deal with that does our hand sanitizer, our soap, they also go around and deal with hotels. and they install hand sanitizer pumps. They install soap pumps. And one of the guys told me earlier, he's like, I'm so pissed off. He's like, I'm so frustrated because normally we deal with like putting in one of these pumps in a place every, say, 2 weeks is what he said. And he goes, I've installed 47 of these things in the past 2 weeks because of the coronavirus.
You fucking dick. Everybody drink.
Get another fucking beer. I just
And what I'm saying is, like, this is a fucking scheme, okay? Donald Trump.
I'm on
deals with
scotch, you
hotels
cocksuckers. You
and
can't
all
keep
this other
making me do this.
bullshit.
I'm going to go back
This
to
is all
beer.
bullshit. It's just the fucking flu. Old people die. It's the flu. That's what happens. Shit happens. Okay, so he's installed all of this shit in the past week. He goes, yeah, I installed like 38, 40 some fucking,
Get another
all
beer.
these hand sanitizers. We're out. He said, we are out until April 1st. That's their next order. We get that in. What's everybody doing? They're canceling shit until like April 1st, April 6th, whatever. And that gives these boys enough time to catch up on all their work. And every time they install one of those, okay, well, I'm pretty sure somebody's getting a profit somewhere. Well, Donald runs this shit like it's a fucking company. He doesn't run it like it's a country. It's a company to him. So maybe that's just part of another conspiracy theory, but I'm just saying, like, fuck, this dude has his shit together. He knows what he's doing. This could just all be a big fucking thing to get everybody in a frenzy to buy his fucking toilet paper and install his shit in his hotels and install his shit wherever else he's going to do business in. I don't know.
Now, I'll cut you off on that. I don't think it's about his hotels or him making any money. I think there's deeper issues here. I'm going to go back to Phil because I want Phil to respond here.
This is a moment in our history where you want a strong executive, someone with a lot of experience leading large dynamic organizations.
I want you to respond to the comments. So Phil says,
hang on. The what I meant to say when I said death points get to 100, what I meant to say is when the deaths get to the point of 100,000. So
okay.
That's
See,
right.
now I took that differently. That's why that brought that up, because I heard the guys with the company talk about how they've installed all this other shit in these other places, and I thought, well, yeah, that would, it's going to cost a little money, but it's also going to make them some money too. So that's where I got that. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I do think this. I understand a lot of people have a distrust for Donald Trump because of his business experience. This is a moment.
I think he's a genius. So that's.
What's that?
I think he's a genius, but that's just me.
Okay. I understand some people don't, and maybe you're not among them. But I just think this is a moment that we do need somebody with those kind of unique skills. But Chicken, is there any other comments that I need to address?
No. Somebody was tagging along with that one on death points, but it is not a unit of measure, John. I am interested in hearing any more arguments you may have, John, but I think Phil cleared that up, and at least to my satisfaction.
Misspeaking.
To my satisfaction, he's cleared that up. Maybe it was just a misconstruing of words a little bit there. But Jeremy's finally back with us. We got the party of 5 back in. My wife is still not returned. I think she's done for the night. She was getting a little shitty earlier, so
I was sitting there thinking that. I went in and got the beer. I was like, why did she came back? I was like,
Yeah, where is Hammer, damn it?
No.
Hammer.
No. After about the 5th time, I was like, get closer to the mic, and she didn't get closer to the mic. It's like, I don't know how many times I got to say it.
Them beers, that's what it is.
Yep. It happens. It happens to the best of us. So, cheers to Amber. That's the end of her night. So, let's say Corona for Amber.
Yeah,
Corona.
Now we gotta take another one.
I was
And
literally
Phil
going to
said
go
it
to
again,
bed.
Dick.
literally going to go to bed
I
until I seen you guys on here, and I was like, I'm going to drive to Milligan, get some booze, come back and hang out with y'all. And then
Shit,
they were
Milligan,
closed.
I'm like not too far from you.
They were closed, so I drove all the way to Geneva to Rosie's to get a freaking 12-pack and a bottle of vodka.
So we still got a few people in the live room right now. So I'm interested if you can punch in the chat. Like what things are you interested in hearing about in future episodes, or just in general? Like, do you want like a live call-in show? Do you just like want to be able to bitch about shit on here and get us riled up? Like, I don't know. You want to see Phil take his shirt off? I can get Phil to take his shirt off. He almost did for my wife earlier.
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
He's so professional.
So sexy.
I'm surprised Phil's not wearing like all white, like Morgan Freeman, right in front of that flag.
More Phil,
Oh,
I've
Jesus.
heard.
Oh,
Don't give me
Jesus.
any ideas.
Oh, you got a groupie, Phil.
Let me see them Philly titties.
the KOE Nation is speaking. Oh my God.
What's
They
what
want
are
to
they
see
saying?
that wrestling onesie.
Oh yes. Oh, you want the leotard? That's what you're talking about?
What do they want, chicken? What do they want? More Phil, apparently. 'Cause, I mean,
Oh God, here we go.
Yes, they want more.
the King of
Phil.
Extreme, the Muhammad Ali of wrestling podcasting, the Tom Brady of podcasting in general. I mean,
You just said
and
Tom
I'm
Brady.
the most modest motherfucker on the internet.
Brett, honestly, hey, love it too. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Thanks, Brett. Brett's
Isn't
been
Tom
on the
Brady
show in the
giving up?
past. Did you guys
Great
know
for you to be here, Flea. Yeah, Flea should come back on sometime.
he should? But Brett and I did. Brett, me, and Tony, we did like 3.5 hours and just looking at stock markets and like I learned a lot that night. Jesus Christ! Like I don't know I just think back to that one. I'm a little tipsy right now, and I can't really articulate a lot about stock markets at this point. But I was just like that night. I was like, fuck.
Oh, I'm glad my hand sanitizer stocks are doing good.
You know what's really shitty? I invested in this ABC, which does like most of the ads for like Facebook and stuff like that, and it's going down. And like I sat there, and my first thought was go for Netflix, and Netflix is still going up. It's because everyone's fucking at home watching Netflix. It's like fuck, I should have went for Netflix. It's like who would have known?
I got a question. Is anybody else guilty here when they want to watch a video online and then the ads kick in and you just go to another video?
Yeah, you just veer it off and skip it.
Yeah, like I straight up don't want to buy that product either because I get pissed because they interrupt my video.
Yeah, it's like, not interested in this video.
Oh lordy! I'll be honest. I usually just wait through it because I'm the kind of guy that like, no, I must know what's the latest rumor about some inconsequential wrestling thing, or oh my god, did you know that this politician said this rude thing about this person? Like, I can't help it.
Yeah, I don't think most of us can help it. Lynn, you've been quiet for a while, man. What do you got for us?
Nickelback.
Lynn's been
much,
quiet because
man.
I muted
And
him
I
on
was
accident.
I went to go get a beer and he hit the mute button. And so I started doing this shit. Notice, so I just sat back and I just listened to y'all. These are fuckers, and it's damn near fucking 12:30. So I'm gonna encourage us to wrap this shit up. I don't know if any of you guys have to work tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to go in tomorrow, even though I have the coronavirus.
Dirty duder, I knew you'd do it.
Or I just have to
No,
test home. I'm not
you
sure.
son of a bitch.
I'm
No,
not
fair
sure.
enough. I
Man.
think we I think we make a round, so we say our good nights and all that good stuff. I agree with Lynn. I think it's about that time. Give me 1 second here and let me get this set up to round this out for the night. I'm still trying to figure out the software, so I apologize. We'll start with Jeremy. You get to round us out for the night.
Good night, everyone, and it was a great St. Patty's Day to enjoy the night with y'all.
Fantastic.
We'll drink to the coronavirus.
Lynn?
All right. Hope to catch you guys when he does chicken soodle noop again for the, I don't know how many times we've done it so far, but yeah. I think we got to go a little less on 5 people, and we can have a little bit of fucking extra 5-second delay bullshit, and maybe my computer's slower and I can go with my phone again. I don't know. Until I get a better computer, yeah, we'll figure something else out because, 5-second delays suck. Anyway, good night. Love y'all. Stay hydrated.
Free bird! Free bird!
Free bird. Matt.
I just wanted to tell you all happy St. Patty's Day and good night. I'm glad you hung out with me tonight, and I'm going to drink to the coronavirus.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole.
Do it again.
Colin
Will
Farrell.
Ferrell.
9 coronas.
I ain't stuck in no fucking phone booth.
Will Ferrell.
And as your King of Extreme, Phil KOE, I am wishing you all. This has been a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. I'll take the high road and I'll take the low road and I'll be in Scotland before ye. But me and my true love will never meet again in the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Dog and Chicken Show, a more than extreme edition. I am your King of Extreme, Phil KOE, as the devilishly handsome outlaw that I am, signing off and handing it off to my indomitable broadcast partner, Chicken. Take it away.
Hey. Appreciate you folks tuning in. As always, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you all tuning in. Until next time, as always, like, share, subscribe. Love ya. Bye.